494 yards per game in the first 3 games, 254 rushing and 240 passing.
Under center, hands off the seam. Bring it to the outside, 10 and 5, touchdown, Barren County.
Class of 2016, ladies and gentlemen.
A game. The Trojans are averaging 192 total yards per game, 113 rushing and 79 passing. Barren County opponents are averaging 414 yards per game, 265 rushing and 149 passing. Quarterback Isaac Atwell has passed for 237 yards and 4 touchdowns on 28 of 79, with 7 interceptions in the first 3 games. Running back Zach New has carried the ball 46 times for 148 yards and a touchdown. Receivers Max Pena has 11 receptions for 111 yards and 1 touchdown. And Colton Thomas, 8 for 75 yards and 3 touchdowns. Barren County is averaging 16.3 points per game, giving up 41 points a game to their opponents. And could we see a close game tonight? 9 games over the past 18 seasons have been decided by a touchdown or less, with 5 of those 9 decided by 1 point. 2 years ago, it was 3 points. Also, Monroe County is a 3-point favorite tonight, as I mentioned, according to the Courier-Journal-Litkin House ratings. Just something to look at on paper, of course, but it would sure be a confidence builder if the Trojans tonight, guys, could pull off a mild upset here.
Yes, it would be. I think both teams, I would argue, would be hungry for a victory. Monroe 1-2. And as you said, traditionally over the years that we've called these games between the two schools, they have always traditionally been hard-hitting and very close. You know, this is a tough game to gauge right here because, in fairness, with Monroe's schedule, I mean, 2 of their losses, South Warren and Allen, are South Warren at one time was number 1 in 4A until they got beat last week by Greenwood, and Allen County, I believe, is for real. We'll find out tonight when they play Greenwood how good they are. But Allen just smoked Monroe last week, and they've had 2 close losses. And so I have a feeling, you know, Monroe's schedule has been very, very good. And I know their quarterback, Ty Mink's a good player. But this is a team that we obviously match up better with Monroe than we do with Glasgow. Last week against Glasgow, way too much speed. Actually, speed and size. They had us dominated on on every aspect of the game. Today, it's much more favorable for the Trojans, but we'll have to play really well. I mean, we can't play average and probably beat anybody. To be fair about it, we'll have to play well. And I'm sure the kids are excited. It's their first home game, and this is a game that that is winnable, but it's also very winnable for Monroe County, too.
Right. Monroe County with one of the smallest rosters in quite some time, only 9 seniors this year. They have 10 juniors, 10 sophomores, and 15 freshmen. This is the pregame report brought to you by attorney Catherine Thomas. Just like in football, hard work and fair play are what makes winners. Catherine Thomas will put in the hard work, and it's still fair play, so we all win. Vote Catherine Thomas for district judge. This is the pregame report. Barren County taking on Monroe County tonight here at Trojan Field, the first home game of the 2016 season, and we'll come back with more pregame coverage in a moment. This is Trojan Football on 103.7 Nash Icon.
Getting a Coke at McDonald's. field.
The more you
Jay Turner with John Butler and Robert Bauer. We're 17.5 minutes away from Barren County, Monroe County. First home game of the 2016 season as we take a look at tonight's weather check, brought to you by Kid Cricket Upscale Consignment Boutique. When the seasons change, so do your child's size. So whether you're looking to consign or buy, think Kid Cricket on Happy Valley Road in Glasgow. And right now it is 88 degrees. The heat index makes it feel like 90. But it is a clear night, weather-wise. Not as cool as what we had last week when we were over at Glasgow.
I think Robert said this might be the hottest game time temperature we've had. I mean, even the first game against Metcalf, I don't think it was this hot. But you know, once that sun goes down in about 30 minutes, you know, the temperature will drop. But it is a little bit hotter than it's been.
Yeah. Of course, I think after this next week, it's going to cool down some.
It should. I mean, if
as we get into mid-September. So let's look at tonight's schedule. A lot of other games going on. We're going to keep tabs on Glasgow hosting Allen County, Scottsville tonight. Adair County's at Metcalf County. Bowling Green's at Owensboro. Campbellsville at LaRue. Caverna at Hart. Clinton at Webster County.
Oh, boy.
That's a little trip for the Albany folks. Edmonson County's at Warren East. Franklin Simpson at Greenwood tonight. That could be an interesting game.
I think Allen and Glasgow will be, too.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Grayson at Ohio County. Greene County hosting Taylor. Logan County at home against Russellville. South Warren's at Central Hardin. Todd Central at Trigg County. And Warren Central hosting Meade County tonight. And tonight's schedule brought to you by South Central Bank. Small enough to know you, big enough to help. We'll take a break, come back, and take a look at tonight's starting lineups between the Trojans and Falcons after this break. You're listening to Trojan Football on 103.7 Nash Icon.
If your dog
Are 12.5 minutes away from Barren County and Monroe County. We'll take a look at tonight's lineups brought to you by McDonald's, now serving breakfast all day, every day. I'm loving it. For Monroe County, starting offense tonight for the Falcons include the tackles Michael Cardone, 6'1", 220, a junior. Chris Mink, 6'4", 291, a senior. The guards are Garrett Keel, 6'1", 215, a senior, and Hubert Crawford, 6'2", 250, a junior. Chance Spears is the center, 6'2", 204, and a junior. Tight end is Luke Nixon, 6', 166, a senior. The receivers are Billy Michael Dyer, 6'3", 170, a junior, and Braxton Walker, 5'11", 137, a junior. Fullback is Trey Whitlock, 5'11", 205, a senior. Running back Tucker England, 5'11", 208, a senior. Quarterback is Ty Mink, 5'11", 211, a junior. And the kicker is Austin Collins, 6'1", 160, a senior. On defense for the Falcons, the defensive ends are Garrett Keel and Tucker England. The tackles are Chris Mink and number 70, Timmy Ray, 5'11", 293, a junior. Been a couple of changes in the lineup here at the last minute. Linebackers are Braden Murphy, 6', 175, and a sophomore, along with Ty Mink, Trey Whitlock, and Landon Stinson, 5'7", 183, a sophomore. The corners are Braxton Walker and Georgie Brooks, 5'7", 147, a freshman. The free safety is Billy Michael Dyer. Head coach is Billy Joe Murphy. His assistant coaches are Joseph Eaton, Randy Murphy, Corey Nixon, Dean Smith, and Sandy Taylor. For the Barren County Trojans, the starting offense tonight are the tackles Aaron Kearney, 6'1", 215, a senior. Britton Davis, 6'1", 259, a junior. The guards are Wyatt Pettigo, 6', 185, and a sophomore. Ty Springer, 5'10", 223, a senior. The center is Cody Rogers, 5'11", 229, and a freshman. The receivers are Colton Thomas, 6'3", 178, a junior. Max Pena, 5'5", 117, a senior. And Matt Goldsmith, 6'1", 153, and a junior. Running backs are Zach News, 6'1", 183, and a senior. Matthew Bellamy, 5'10", 144, and a senior. The quarterback is Isaac Atwell, 6'1", 200, a senior. And the kicker is Logan Sanders, 6', 164, and a freshman. A defense for the Trojans tonight. The defensive ends are Andy Emmett, 6'3",
Crawford.
a junior. Cooper Mannion,
At center, number 62, Chance Spears. At
6'1", 270, a sophomore. The linebackers are Zach New, along with Stanton Gott, 6'1", 191, and a senior. Gibson Lowe, 5'10", 150, a senior. And Heston Harrison, 6'1", 181, and a senior. The corners are Matthew Bellamy, along with Blaine Rigsby, 5'8", 137, a junior. The safeties are Jackson Coots, 5'10", 127, a freshman. And Grant Bowen, 5'9", 150, and a senior. Head coach is Jeff Griffith. His assistant coaches are Tommy Muse, Nathan Peters, Chad Perkins, Doug Alexander, Tony Sneed, Denny Brand, and Tyler Knight. We are 9 minutes away from kickoff here at Trojan Field. As got a pretty good crowd rolling in here tonight, guys.
Yes, it is. I mean, it's first home game, rival county, and good weather. So you expect a good crowd anytime Barren and Monroe play.
Linebacker number 7,
Well, with 9 minutes before kickoff, we're going to take another break and come back with more pregame coverage as Barren County takes on Monroe County here tonight. First home game of the 2016 season at Barren County High. Back with more in a moment. This is Trojan Football at 103.7 Nash Icon. game of the season for the Trojans. Of course, next week we go back on the road and face the Allen County Scottsville Patriots. And they're playing Glasgow tonight over at Glasgow. We'll try to keep you updated, especially on that game. And that could be an interesting game, guys.
I think it will be a very interesting game. Allen is really good, got a very good quarterback. Obviously, we know how good Glasgow is. The question I have is Glasgow prepared enough to beat Allen? Because I think they're going to play 4 quarters, and they have not had to play 4 quarters at all this year. And plus, they had 1 game canceled. And I can see that game being a grinded-out physical game. And you know, we'll see tonight. I don't think it's an indication one way or the other if it's close and whoever wins or loses. I think there's probably 2 good football teams playing. Yep.
Tonight's game sponsored by the National Guard, and of course both teams are playing with National Guard jerseys on tonight. It's going to be a little difficult seeing, especially Monroe County's numbers. They got silver on white.
Right, and our National Guard jerseys, the numbers aren't real big either. So, and if you're watching online or whatever, we can't see that. So you actually can see it better than we can sometimes.
Leaks in your home, they can equal a hole the size of an open window. These drafts can make your home feel uncomfortable and cause high energy bills. Farmers RECC's button-up program helps you find these leaks and seal them. You'll save energy, increase your comfort, and you can receive a rebate for making energy
Thank you, ladies and
better child.
Life tip 2. Switch to Geico and you could save hundreds on your car insurance.
With over 75 years of experience and a 97% customer satisfaction rating, they know what they're doing.
Geico. Get savings into your life. Visit geico.com today.
I think they're going for the newest McPick too, Rick.
Nice hustle up to the counter.
She's going for the quarter pounder with cheese.
Gotta like the choice on that one.
He's choosing the triple cheeseburger, and it's good.
NFL season is here, and so is the newest McPick 2 for $5 lineup at McDonald's. Mix and match faves like the quarter pounder with cheese, 10-piece chicken McNuggets, the filet of fish, and the new pick triple cheeseburger with 2 slices of cheese. Hurry in and enjoy the choice. Price and participation may vary. Limited time only. Price of single item listed on menu board.
You're listening to Barren County Sports on 103.7 Nash Icon.
This is Trojan assistant football coach Nathan Peters, and we are BC.
Jay Turner with John Butler and Robert Bauer at Trojan Field. Here's the first home game of the 2016 season between the Barren County Trojans and the Monroe County Falcons. And a good crowd from both schools here tonight. Monroe County, good crowd support as they do when they go on the road. And Barren County will way down. We got student section way down to our right. So captain's meeting at midfield. And tonight's coin toss brought to you by ABC Finance. ABC Finance on Columbia Avenue in Glasgow. Call 659-9800. The officials for tonight's game are referee Dennis Owens. Jeff Morgan is the umpire. Brian Maxson is the linesman. Line judge is Tyler Jesse. The back judge is Timmy Deckard. And the game official sponsor is Whitlow Family Vision Centers. If you're having trouble with your eyesight, call Whitlow Family Vision Centers at 270-651-2020. Also scheduling Saturday appointments. So we'll get set for the Farmers RECC Jackie Browning Memorial Opening Kickoff in the first quarter of action. Sponsored by Citizens First Bank. Come grow with us. Got the captain's meeting at midfield.
And the uniforms, both teams' uniforms, I think, are sponsored by the National Guard,
yes.
aren't they, Jay? Yeah. Fitting on the anniversary weekend of the 15-year anniversary of the September 11 attacks.
It's hard to believe it's been 15 years.
Yeah, it really has. We have now started to teach students in high school who are not around when that happened, and that's right. For the first so many years after 9/11, everybody that you were teaching it saw it and could recognize it, and now it's now you got a generation of people who are not around.
Yep.
But this will not be easy to identify jerseys at all, especially, as Jay said, the Monroe County ones. It's just very difficult, and we'll do the best we can. We do not have the luxury of having a video right next to us where we can watch it, so we'll do the best we can.
For the fourth game in a row, we won the toss, and for the fourth game, we declined in the second half.
Well, maybe we need to lose a toss.
Maybe so.
See what they did. The football guys did a good job on the field. The field looks very good. First game.
Yes.
Yeah, half of our student section's on the field.
Well, Barren County has the black jerseys with the camouflage numbers.
Black pants.
Black pants. Monroe County, white jerseys, silver numbers,
gray
pants.
I actually like our uniforms better than the real black ones that we have.
Yes.
Because the black ones we can't tell at all our jerseys.
That's true. We got gold on black is a little difficult to see with some of those numbers.
Right.
An 8 and 6, they blend too much close together.
That's right. You can tell, our numbers are pretty easily identifiable.
Monroe, you don't even know they have numbers on their jerseys when you look across the field.
It is almost impossible.
Billy Joe Murphy, his first season as head coach of the Monroe County Falcons. Jeff Griffith, his second season here at Barren County.
I talked to Billy Joe before the game. Congratulate him on his first win, and I told him, I said, you can control the game so much better as a player than you can as a coach, can't you?
That is true.
Once the game starts as a coach, it's your effect on the game is about 5%, and its players are about 95%.
Well, Robert, if you got your zoom-in binoculars, I can't even tell the numbers up here.
They've got to be turned a certain way, and it's got to be shining just right. It's hard to tell even with binoculars what the numbers are down there, especially.
Wow.
Well, I know who's kicking off, Jay. That's Isaac Adwell.
Isaac Adwell's going to kick off, number 5.
But I don't know about the Monroe County players on the back.
Short kick over the right side, and is it going to stay in bounds? No. Over around the 40 or 37-yard line.
That was a shank.
Yeah. So Monroe County will have pretty good field position here to start this drive in the first quarter. Names we'll be familiar with if they're running the football is Tucker England. Of course, Ty Mink is the quarterback.
I think he's going to make us kick it off again. They're not even going to take the ball. That's strange. They would have had the ball at about the 40.
Yeah,
they're going to
kick it over.
There's your first penalty there, Robert. 5 yards on the Trojans, and going to make us kick it again.
Huh. That's an automatic take it at the 35. So it
was actually being past that one because it didn't make the 35. It had been at the 40.
Odd.
Yeah.
You have to really shank it not to get it past that.
I know Isaac can kick it better than that.
Absolutely.
But they may have
Logan Sanders normally the kicker, but Isaac Atwell is the
right. They may have good kickoff returns.
You got 12
tonight, so
12 and 8. I think it's Tucker England and then Georgie Brooks back from Monroe County.
Yeah, they didn't even spot it right. They forgot to mark it off. Now we're back to the 35.
So we got Brooks and England back for Monroe.
Yes. He's only got to kick it 25 yards to even get it to where they would have had it to begin with.
This time the kick, well,
we're going to have offsides. That's 2 penalties before we have a second off of the clock for the Trojans.
Yeah, that's not what you want. And now the penalty is the right move, it looks like to me.
Yes.
So now will we be kicking off at the 30, then, which is where the professionals kick off, by the way. No, they don't. They moved it up. They used to kick off the 30. They moved it up to reduce the number of kickoffs.
And the touchback goes to the 25 now in all levels.
I don't think we're in any danger of getting a touchback.
No, not from here especially.
Brooks is on the far side. England's on the near side around the 30-yard line, and that's
a good kick.
That's a good kick,
Awesome
going way over the head, and Brooks having to go chase it down almost at the 5-yard line, brings it up to the 10, down to the 15, cuts into the 20, 25, out to the 30, and there's flags flying everywhere, up to the 35 where he's tackled.
I think that's 2 different penalties actually, too.
That was a great kick that time, all the way back to the 5. They returned it all the way back to 37, but there was a clip on the 20, right around the 29-yard line, obvious push in the back.
Kicked it about 65 yards.
Yeah. Isaac was just sandbagging on the first 2. He brought them up intentionally and kicked it right over their head. So we're going to get great field position right here.
Super strategy to start the game.
So
right?
it's going to move it all the way back to basically the 15-yard line or so. From the 29 to the 19, 15, I guess the 50.
Well, they're going to move it down to
right on the 10.
The 10-yard line.
Don't know why. That seems like to me rather long.
All right. Mink out of the gun, takes a snap. Now looks. He's scrambling now, working to the left side. He'll throw. The pass is incomplete. Intended for the receiver, which I can't see his number from here.
Can't either.
I'm telling you, these binoculars are virtually worthless.
It might have been Walker over there. I'm not sure, but number 6. We'll have to. I can't make out the numbers. I apologize, but making it awfully hard with these jerseys. Pass is complete to the 15, up to the 20. 22 breaks away, out of bounds.
That was to England.
Tucker England.
Yes.
On the reception, and that will be a first down for Monroe County.
Gain of 15 on the play.
It was England. And here is Mink looking, scrambling now. He's going to throw up. It's going to be an incomplete pass. That one intended for.
That was England.
England?
Yes.
Tucker England, number 8. Of course, 0 and 8, they look a lot alike out there.
Already gotten people turned around and mad.
Yeah.
Like Glenn Bird.
We're not doing it on purpose, I'll tell you that.
No, it's not.
And here's Mink. Once again, looking, got plenty of time. He's going to get to the 20, 25, up to the 30 on the near sideline, 35, 40, up to the 42. Another first down for the Monroe County Falcons.
Gain of 18 on the scramble. Ty Mink, now I'm not saying he is near this level, but he has similar qualities to Dak Prescott. It kind of looks like him to be in a pocket, you know, the starting quarterback for Dallas Cowboys. He's not quite that big, but he's built similar.
Mink once again looking left now. Scrambling. He's going to run across left side. The pass is going to be complete.
Touchdown.
Going to be a touchdown right around the 35, running it all the way in.
58 yards.
Number 1.
Is that Billy Michael Dyer?
Oh, hold on.
Number 1? Let's see. Let's check that. 7 is Mink, the quarterback, and who was the receiver?
Robert's trying to get him. Is that 5? He's going off.
6. It's 6.
6 is Braxton Walker. Whew.
Touchdown.
We've never. This has been the toughest.
My hope is they're glowing in the dark. When they get dark, they're going to show up. Maybe. I don't think that'll happen though.
Well, we can tell you who the kicker is for Monroe County. It's Austin Collins. And Mink will hold. And here's the kick, and it is going to be blocked. It's no good off to the left. So it's a 6-0 Monroe County lead with 11:02 to play here in the first period. Did we verify that was Braxton Walker on the touchdown?
No, we don't know. We do not know.
Okay.
I think that's who it was.
42-yard pass.
We're trying to look at it over here on the monitor if we can, but I don't know if it's much better, is it?
Anyway,
I just hope the good people are patient with us. We've had some bad looks. We've had these Glenn's had some bad looks already.
Oh boy!
But that was a blown coverage. I think it's a blown coverage. Again, Mink scrambled a little bit, but we let him get by our back and safety, and that was perfectly thrown. And you know, the one problem that we've had so far in the first 3 games, we've given up big plays, and mainly through quarterbacks have just killed us. And that was another example of a play that broke down a little bit, but perfectly thrown. And Ty Meek is by far their best player.
Yeah. Max Pena and Matthew Bellamy back to receive. We can at least read their numbers, even though they're a little difficult, but a lot better than Monroe County's, that's for sure. Here's Collins with a kick. End over end and caught, but Pelly dropped it. Has to go chase it down at the 2. And now he starts running across the field, trying to cut the corner, and tackled out of bounds around the 12, maybe 13-yard line, far side of the field.
That was Max Pena. That's the best kick that we've seen this year, and ball went through his hands and hit him right in the shoulder pads, and rather inauspicious start for the Trojans right now. Now we're backed up all the way to the 14-yard line.
Maybe the worst field position we've had in a while.
Yeah, for the most part this year, we've had good field position.
We've got to answer. That's another thing. When we give up those big plays, we haven't had a whole lot of success turning it right back around and answering it to keep one team from adding up the points and getting the momentum.
2 receivers each way as Isaac Atwell out of the shotgun, takes the snap. He's going to throw, and it's going to be intercepted. It hit somebody there and then picked off 15, 10, down to the 5-yard line.
I think the pass was intended for Max Pena, and it was deflected either off Max or off the defensive back, and they returned it all the way to the...
that was the quarterback.
Was that Mink on the interception?
Yes.
So it's the first...
Ty Mink on the interception.
Yes. 1st and goal for Monroe at the 6, and this is about as bad a start as you can have right here.
1st and 10 for the Falcons at the 6-yard line.
Ball was thrown a little high, but once it gets deflected and tipped around, it's anybody's ball.
Yeah, especially when it's in the middle of the field. A lot of players around there.
Lined up in the eye, Whitlock and England are behind the quarterback Mink. He takes a snap, rolls out left, cuts back in the middle, trying to take it in. Touchdown, Monroe County.
Yeah, that was untouched, too. They went to the eye, and that was the option, and nobody picked up the quarterback. And big hole goes in untouched.
And all of a sudden, Monroe County with 2 touchdowns on the scoreboard within the first minute and a half.
If you're going to fall behind, that's the right time to fall behind. If it doesn't destroy your confidence. Gives you plenty of time to come back, so they will go for 2. So far, Tom Mink has made every play. He's either rushed it himself or made the throw.
Whitlock and England back there. Mink will take the snap. He'll roll out right, looking toward the end zone, throws it in the back of the end zone, and it's incomplete. It's intended for Billy Michael Dyer, I think.
Yeah, that was good coverage. Not much pressure on him, but we had all their receivers covered up that time.
So the 2-point conversion fails, and it's a 12-0 Monroe County lead. 10:38 to play here in the first period. You're listening to Trojan Football on 103.7 Nash Icon, WHHT FM, Cave City, Glasgow, Bowling Green. Not a good start for the Trojans.
No, not obviously you don't want to give up 12 points in the first 2 minutes off a turnover and off a huge play by Monroe, but that's where you are, so you just got to gradually get back in the game. We're a little flat right now.
The only way you keep from even deflating more is put some points on the board and get a drive that sustains and runs some time off the clock.
And there's plenty of time for that, but we just we need a positive play, first of all. It's not been a real positive play yet for us.
Max Pena, Matthew Bellamy back for Barren. Austin Collins kicks off for Monroe County. Trojans moving right to left. Another high end-over-end kick. Caught by Bellamy at about the 13. He runs it hard upfield, cuts to the near side, and trying to get to the outside, 30, 35, 40, up to the 44-yard line. Nice kickoff return for Matthew Bellamy.
Yeah, that was a nice job. Almost 40 yards on the return, 35-40. Going forward and quickly, too. Made sharp cuts. Thought Matthew played well last week, too.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Trojans at the 44-yard line.
Colton Thomas, the receiver here on the near side. Got 3 out to the right. Atwell takes a snap, hands it off in there to Zach New, and New trying to get a couple of yards. Gets to about the 46-yard line. Gain of 2.
Just a little inside handoff.
2nd down and 8 for Barren County. News in the backfield with quarterback Isaac Atwell. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the near side. He drops back. He looks. He's going to air it out down the middle. It's overthrown. Intended for Bellamy.
Yeah, trying to hit Matthew Bellamy. Ball was overthrown. 3rd and 7 for the Trojans.
We got 2 receivers to the right. We're going to make it 3. 1 to the near side. And here's Atwell looking. Air it out down the right side. And it's going to be caught.
Max Pena
down at the 10-yard line where Pena's tackled.
Perfectly thrown pass that time, and Max Pena did a great job of beating this person. That was just like, looked like to me we ran 3 go routes just right down the middle of the field. Gain of close to 40 on the play. Boy, it was nicely thrown by Isaac. And what I like about Isaac is no matter what happens, he can make bad throws or whatever, he stays the same. He's a very, very positive person out there. Has great body language, too.
Good for a Citizens first down. Adwell will keep it. He's going to run it strong right down the middle. Almost makes it in. He got to about the 2, maybe the 1.
And that's where that play earlier, the lead to Zach New, that really set that play up. He just faked it that time to Zach and had a big, big hole. 1st and goal from the 1 right here, and I like to see Isaac get it again. Of course, we're in shotgun.
Yep. 3 receivers to the left. Zach New is in the backfield with Isaac Atwell. Going to have to hurry. Takes a snap. He's going to try to put it in there, and it is touchdown, Barren County.
Straight from the Wildcat. It's old Tim Tebow. Just basically a quarterback run, basically just from the shotgun, and he is not going to be easy to bring down. So that's the answer that you want. Give up 2 touchdowns, and we score right at them. 12-6. We still have 9 minutes left in the first quarter. I did not think it'd be this big of a shootout, but so far.
Isaac Atwell will kick the extra point. Here's the kick, and it's blocked.
Well, it was blocked, but it's also hit the lower part of the extra point.
Yep.
This is a game of missed extra points.
Yep.
2 touchdowns to 1 touchdown right now.
12-6, Monroe County. 9:09 to play. First period here from Trojan Field.
Well, that got the crowd going a little bit.
So he got 3 touchdowns made within 3 minutes. That's kind of a sign of a high-scoring game.
That is very much so. No, but that, Isaac Adwell, like I mentioned, that's the one thing I've been most impressed with is his poise. He's got great poise. And he seems to me to really enjoy playing at least at this position. He's never played it before, and it just seems like to me he enjoys it, and he can make a mistake, and he's right back out there just the same positive body language and same way, and it's a great trait.
At the conclusion of tonight's game, we will select the State Farm Insurance Trojan Player of the Game.
Isaac Adams going to kick again.
Yep. And I assume we got Brooks and England. I think that's Brooks over there on the far side. With England on the near side. I can't make the number, but I believe it is. If not, I apologize. There's Atwell's kick. Short to the right side.
The live ball.
Yeah, and going to have to pick it up, and they just fall down on it at the 27-yard line.
All right, defensively, we need to stop somebody. It has been a while since we've stopped somebody because we did not stop Glasgow at all last week when their varsity was out there, and we've yet to stop Monroe, so we need a stop.
Ty Mink, the quarterback for Monroe County. Got 3 receivers here on the near side. Takes the snap. He's looking left. Going to fire it left. It's complete. And a nice tackle made at the 35-yard line.
Thank you.
Billy Michael Dyer.
So Dyer on the reception.
Rigsby on the hit, and that was a nice hit. Gain of 7, though, nonetheless.
Second down and 3 for Monroe County. Ty Mink. Looking once again, scrambling now. He's going to try to run it to the 40, outside, 45-50. Spins and out of bounds.
Just a athlete making a play right there.
Gain of 17.
Gain of 17. That was good coverage, had a good rush. We let him out, and that has really hurt us. The quarterback on the move has really hurt us this year.
First and 10, Monroe County at the Barren 49-yard line. And here's Mink coming to the near side, going to air it out deep. And it is overthrown, intended for Dyer.
Good coverage by Matthew Bellamy on the play. He's running right with him. Got a new starter this week as a safety, starting a freshman.
Right. Jackson Coots.
Jackson Coots getting his first start. I don't even remember him playing, to be honest with you. I do know he's a good athlete. I saw him play basketball this summer. I know he's a good athlete.
Second and 10 for the Falcons. Mink got plenty of time. Fires it downfield. It is incomplete.
Little crossing route, about 15 yards down the field. Just overthrew him that time.
Couldn't tell the number on that one.
It was 8. It was England.
England. Third and 10 for the Falcons. At the Trojan 49. Mink out of the gun. Takes a snap. He looks. Quick pass is incomplete. That could have easily been intercepted there.
Yeah, Grant Bowen was close to it. Could not quite get there, but that ball went right through his hands. Be 4th and 10. We'll see if they go for it. They're on the Barren 49. 3 straight incomplete passes. And looks like they're going for it. So I'm sure this time he could punt it if he wanted to. And he will.
Well, he's going to punt it anyway. Looks like they were going to set to make a play here. And the ball stopped around the 19-yard line where the Trojans will have it.
Oh, you got to stop, and that's good.
Yeah. 8:03 to play, first quarter. Monroe County 12, Barren County 6.
Exactly how you want to respond. Give up 2 bad or bad plays to start with, and you've backed it up with back-to-back good offense, good defense.
If you got somewhere to go tonight, you better delay your plans, because the way both teams are throwing, the clock is not moving very fast.
Nope. 3 receivers on the near side. Atwell throws it to the right. It's incomplete for Colton Thomas.
Ball's a little high, but very, very catchable. The University of Louisville is up 21-0, by the way. Lamar Jackson, 3 touchdowns and 5 offensive snaps.
He's pretty solid.
I tell you what, he's big time.
2nd and 10 for the Trojans. Atwell over to the near side, intended for Bellamy, through his hand.
Almost a lateral and went out of bounds anyway.
Louisville will be in the top 10.
I think they're legit. As long as that quarterback's there, I think he is a difference maker. And I'm not just saying that because I like the Cards. I just think he's special.
Big 3rd down play for Barren on their own 18-yard line. 3 receivers on the near side. 1 split out to the right. Atwell looking. Oh, almost picked off and intercepted there. And
32.
Was a dangerous pass intended for Bellamy.
32, Landon Stinson will never have an easier touchdown. It's 32.
Is it 32?
That was the linebacker, 32. He will never have an easier. Never have an easier one. Hit him right in the hand. All he had to do was catch it, and he was in the end zone.
So it's 4th and 10 for Barren, and in punt formation, Atwell. Well, that almost went over his head.
Well, they went for the block, too.
And a good kick.
Great kick, actually.
Bounces across the 50. Going to roll down to the 40, down to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, considering the pressure he was under, that was a 40-yard kick. Super kick.
So Monroe County will have it at their own 39. Almost to the 40. 7:42 to go in the first quarter. Monroe County 12, Barren County 6.
For the Falcons from the 40-yard line.
Got receiver split. They're going to be in the I formation in the backfield. England's back there along with Whitlock and taking it up to the 45.
England.
Tucker England on the carry for Monroe County. Bring up 2nd down and 5 for the Falcons. Dyer is split out wide to the left. Receiver here on the near side, I believe, is Walker. So they got Whitlock and England in the backfield. Here's the throw, and it's going to be complete. Over the left side, breaking away. Dyer across the 40 to the Barren County 39.
Gain of 16 on the play.
That was an odd-looking play. He got rid of it so quick that nobody even really had to move.
Quick slant, and we missed the tackle, and that added about 8 more yards to the pass.
And there is the handoff right up the middle.
With the fullback.
That's Whitlock on the carry.
Gain of 5 on the play. It's 12-6. First quarter, Monroe County.
We're going to
timeout. Yeah, timeout.
Take it
by the Trojans.
Yeah, I think we're going to try to make a little defensive adjustment right here.
6:42 to play. First period. Monroe County 12, Barren County 6.
Got any other scores yet? Other than Louisville is romping 21-0.
That's it.
Glasgow, Allen.
Nothing on that one. Their first quarter may be going as long as this one here. I don't know.
Glasgow ACS 7-7 with 1:45 to go in the first quarter.
7-7.
Franklin Simpson is ahead 7-0 over Greenwood. 2:28 to go in the first. Two good games. Should be, as we've already talked about. Central Hart and South Warren. Let's see, 10-0. South Warren at the end of the first. Meade County up 20-0 over Central.
Okay. Back to action here. 2nd down and 6 for Monroe. And struggling to get yardage. Can't tell if that was England or Whitlock.
It's the fullback.
Should be
So it was Whitlock.
Yeah, it was Andy Emmett on the play, along with several others.
Get a decent push. They'll get a couple yards there.
He got more than I thought he would.
3rd and 2.
Down to the 31-yard line. 3rd down and 2 for Monroe County. Walker split out to the left. Here on the near side, I believe, is Dyer. And they run it right down the middle. Whitlock again, and
that's actually
tackled at the 20.
They changed it up. It was to the fullback, but that was...
Was that England?
That was England, yeah.
Gain of, was about 10 on the play, Robert?
Yes. Maybe a little more. Just about
12. 12, okay.
I think they should have made Sharpie marks on the numbers so we could see them a little better tonight.
At least the people are understanding.
At least outline it.
At least the people here are understanding.
Yeah.
If we mess it up.
Yeah.
Very forgiving.
Yeah, right. Ty Mink on the quarterback keeper, and he'll take it down to the 15-yard line. Went off left tackle.
Gain of 5 again. That is Mink's 4th carry. He's now at 46 yards. Monroe now has 6 first downs in the first 7 minutes of the game.
Dyer is split out wide to the left. I did see the 1 just barely. 2nd and 5. Under center, Mink. Going to roll out right and flips it off on that.
Good defense.
Down to the. Going to be a loss of about 4 on the play.
That was England, it looked like to me. That was the option pitch that time.
Yeah.
Boy, Grant Bowen defended that perfectly.
Got there perfect time, really, if he almost had it perfectly timed where the runner was bobbling the ball.
Right.
Very lucky they hung on.
Loss of 3 on the play. So it'll be 3rd and 9.
The Tucker England, another carry there. Set up in shotgun this time. Mink out to the left on the option. Pitches it over to the left side. And breaking tackles. Slides down around the 10-yard line.
They're going to pick up that first down off the 3rd and 9.
Yeah, it was the option to the left and pitch. And again, that was England. And that's going to be a first down, it looks like to me.
Unless that chains right past the 10 and the ball is right on the 10, maybe. They're going to call for a measurement.
Very close.
It might be a few inches short.
Looks like it.
Coca-Cola scoreboard check, and you, Robert, you may have had this one a minute ago. Franklin Simpson leading Greenwood 7-0.
Yep.
That's an interesting game. I think Greenwood could be better, but that's an emotional win they were coming off of South Warren, too. That's a tough turnaround right there, and they are short about an inch.
Took them a while to measure it.
So it'll be 4th and a half yard or inches.
And they're still measuring out there.
Yeah, and this has, to me, Ty Mink written all over it. Probably just will see a quarterback sneak here, I would guess.
It'll be 4th down about an inch.
5'11", 211-pound quarterback. I'm not sure why you'd do anything different.
Well, that's what they did. Yep.
He'll punch it over for the first down.
Good call by Coach Murphy.
About the 9-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and goal from the, as Jay said, the 9. Monroe up 12-6 in this shootout.
3 touchdowns were scored in the first 3 minutes.
Very atypical of Barren Monroe. Generally lower scoring games.
Talked about how close a lot of these games have been over the years. Mink. He'll keep it.
Good tackle that time. Yeah.
I believe he got any yardage there.
That was
Cooper Mannion.
Cooper Mannion. Nice to have him back after missing last week. Yeah. Did a good job of reading that. Mink kind of faked the dive and took it himself and only gained 1 yard on the play.
He was a little indecisive there. Thought about pitching it to
nobody. And if somebody didn't go the right way, there was nobody to pitch to.
Syracuse on the board now. It's U of L 21, Syracuse 7. We're keeping up with that game. Mink in trouble. Sacked at the 14.
74 for the Trojans. Cameron Hurt making a big play.
Big play, backs him up.
Loss of 4 on the play.
Going to bring it back to the 13-yard line, I guess it is. And Monroe County is going to signal a timeout.
Timeout.
2:28 to go in the first period. Monroe County 12, Barren County 6.
Entertaining game.
Yeah.
If you like offense. 12-6. If you like football, you're going to be here for a while, I have a feeling. But that's okay. Nowhere else to go right now.
We talked about 9 games over the past 18 seasons have been decided by a touchdown or less. 5 of those 9 decided by 1 point.
Wow. It's the definition of a rivalry.
Barren won, of course, 2 years ago by 3, 20-17.
Traditionally hard hitting, too.
Ladies and gentlemen, Barren County High School would like to recognize athletic trainers Dwayne Miller, Station Person.
Tell you what, it's a big addition to have the play clocks, too. You know, this is the second year, having them in both end zones. I'm sure the quarterbacks like it.
There's an interesting study to see how much it's decreased the number of delay of game.
True. 3rd and goal from the 13.
Here is Mink. No, actually, we got a new quarterback in there, number 10 for Monroe County, Luke Nixon.
That ball was
played the quarterback spot on that play.
Well, that was a slant.
Luke Nixon pass incomplete.
Slant, and that ball was overthrown. It's unusual time. I wonder what something happened to Ty Mink there. It was an unusual time.
I don't know.
And they're getting ready to kick a field goal. It'll be a 30-yard.
Switch quarterbacks, to say the least.
30-yard field goal attempt by Austin Collins. And Nixon is the holder.
The field goal is number 86, Austin Collins. Holding is Mink.
Nixon the holder. And here is the kick, and it's going to be blocked.
It's nowhere close.
Nowhere, way wide left.
Really awkward call. They must have had more confidence in their kicker than what he showed there.
2:21 left to play, first period.
Just wonder if something happened to Ty Mink.
Well, I didn't see him look like he was
I didn't
hurt or
notice
anything.
either, but I can't
see him go to the sideline.
I can't imagine why he would be switched out right there. And I don't see him out here right now on defense.
Billy Joe was back behind all of his players talking to somebody, though, so a lot of traffic you can't see through the bench over there.
Here's Isaac Atwell. He's going to keep it. Runs it right up the middle. And he'll get to the 25-yard line.
Somebody's helmet came off, and that was Isaac Adwell, and this will be a new quarterback for the first time. You got to come out unless you want to call timeout. So number 7 for the Trojans.
Freshman in.
That's Dalton Ford, 6'3", 148. Freshman.
Number 50, Garrett Steele for the Falcons.
I got a feeling this will be a handoff. 2nd and 5 right here.
So Ford is the quarterback for Atwell at this point. And there was a quick handoff and a loss of about 4, maybe 5 yards.
That was for Stanton Gott, and it was a loss on the play.
So Atwell quickly back in the game for Coach Jeff Griffith.
No gain on the play. Last tackle was by number 32, Landon Simpson for the Falcons.
And we got 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the near side. And here is Atwell dropping back, and it is going to be complete to Colton Thomas. He juggled it for just a second there.
Going to be short. That was a good job by Colton on the slant. He got his body in front of the defensive back, really cut hard on it and went for the interception, and Colton shielded him off. It's going to be 4th and 5. 4th and 6, actually, so we're going to have to kick right here.
Under a minute to play here in the first period. And who we got? Billy Michael Dyer.
4th and 5 for the Trojans from about the 25-yard line.
Standing at the 40 and snap to Atwell.
There's a penalty on the play. Good kick, too.
And that one's going to bounce. Take the roll down to the 30-yard line. But
that 5-yard penalty gives us a first down.
Well, I don't know if it does or not. It's going to be close. It almost looks like it's 4th and 5.5.
Mm-hmm.
Got to be a sideline warning on them, probably where it is. If they're
they're talking to him over there.
Play resumes. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Falcons.
Nevertheless, good punt.
Actually, no, he's going to make them re-kick, whatever it is. Sorry.
It'd be nice if we got a signal. Illegal procedure on the Trojans.
Illegal procedure.
That's 3 penalties tonight, and the penalties have all been on kicking.
That's correct. I didn't see anybody move. It must have been an alignment, not enough people on a line of scrimmage or something, because I certainly did not see anybody move.
That's odd to have a formation when you got basically all your guys on the line blocking for the punt.
Kicking for the Trojans.
We're a player short.
Yeah.
Got plenty of time, though. It's Colton Thomas.
6 back this time.
6 is Braxton Walker. High snap, and Atwell had problems with it. It's blocked.
Touchdown.
And let's see, picked up, and going to be a touchdown for Monroe County.
Yeah.
It's 8.
Tucker England.
Yeah, the snap was way high, and then Isaac dropped it and then tried to punt and got blocked. And
England's the one who got the touchdown. 14.8 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, and what's interesting is we have picked up 2 dropped punts this year and returned for a touchdown, and it doesn't count, but you can block a punt and pick it up and return it. That just makes
I don't understand that.
It doesn't make any sense.
And that's the second one we've had returned on us.
Yep.
Here's extra point try.
That one.
This one is going to be good by Austin Collins. And all of a sudden, off the turnover, it is Monroe County 19, Barren County 6.
2 turnovers led directly to touchdowns. 1 within the first minute, and 1 in the last minute of the quarter.
The first one was the interception that Monroe took over right around the, 9 or 10-yard line, then went in and scored, and then the block punt that was returned.
We had 1 penalty on the kick actually work out better for us, and then that small error, which would have given Monroe County, not great field position.
Yeah, and Monroe could be in trouble if Mink does not return. I mean, he is there by far.
Yeah, I'm not sure what
he's over there, and Billy Joe's again talking to him. He has his helmet off, and he looks like he's moving around a little bit gingerly.
He's limping. Yeah, it's a foot, ankle, knee, something like that.
Was it 2 years ago? We'll say after the kickoff game.
End over end kick caught at the 17-yard line.
Bellamy.
It's Bellamy. And takes a host of Falcons to bring him down at the 30-yard line.
You never want anybody to get hurt, obviously, but I think it was 2 years ago, Lincoln Arnett was just killing us in the first half, and then he got hurt, and we come back and won the football game.
Right. This long quarter should come to an end. 40-minute quarter, 7.7 seconds left. Of course, incomplete pass will stop it.
Trojans spread it out here. Atwell out of the gun. Matthew Bellamy in motion to the right.
Another penalty.
Procedure. Offsides on them.
Okay, didn't see that one. That's Monroe's second penalty.
Offsides against the Falcons.
7.1 seconds to play. First down and 5 for Barren to move it up to the 37. And we got offsides again.
Went on a hard count. Got him. That'll be a first down by penalty. It's our third first down.
Good for Citizens' first down. Two receivers both sides, and Monroe has jumped sides again, but they didn't see it. Apparently didn't see that one.
If we get 12 more of those, we'll be in the end zone.
Got plenty of time here. Got 10 seconds on the play clock. Atwell down to 4. Takes a snap. Throws it to the right side. It is going to be complete.
Goldsmith
getting some yardage there. Matt Goldsmith breaks away and is tackled. It's going to be about a yard short of the first down as time runs out here in the first period of play.
Nice play by Matt Goldsmith. Pickup of 9.
So after one period here at Trojan Field, it is Monroe County 19, Barren County 6. Back after this break, this is Trojan Football on 103.7 Nash Icon. Quarter number 2, Trojans down to the Falcons 19-6. And here is Atwell, 50-45, upended at the 43-yard line. He goes down hard, and he's holding his left leg, maybe knee.
That didn't look good.
Actually got hit, kind of sideswiped by one of his own players trying to block for him.
That is terrible.
And immediately when he hit the turf, he started grabbing his left knee.
Yeah. He got a first down on that play, too. It was faked it and ran around the right side. And it wasn't a plant that he went down. That's the only good thing. But he got hit right on either the leg. It's in his leg. I don't know if it's his knee or whatever. And it wasn't a plant. A lot of times when you plant, it's the ACL. But that was not a plant. But he got helmet to leg, and it flipped him up in the air. And all we can do is hope for the best.
Second quarter here from Trojan Field as Barren County trails 19-6. Was Braxton Walker getting on the scoreboard with a 42-yard pass from Ty Mink.
He's walking. That's a good sign.
Very slow, though, getting to the sideline.
Yeah.
That's the opposite knee he had trouble with last year with the ACL, right?
That's correct.
He had to go out one play. We put Dalton Ford in earlier. If we go back with the same.
Well, it's clearly Dalton is a freshman.
Yep.
And this is a big moment for him. It clearly changes a little bit how you play because Isaac's arm strength is he can really stretch the field. I'm not for sure right now Dalton's arm strength, but he is a good athlete.
Here's Ford out of the gun. Takes a snap, rolls out to the left. He's looking and fires it downfield. It is going to be complete at the 22-yard line for a first down.
Goldsmith.
Matt Goldsmith.
How about that? Dalton Ford's first pass was about a 18-yard completion. That was rolling to his left, too. That was not an easy throw.
First and 10, Barren at the Monroe 24-yard line. Here's Ford rolling out to the near side this time. He looks, he fires. It is going to be incomplete, intended for Goldsmith around the 10-yard line.
He's thrown some really nice balls in JV games, but, you know, when you're a freshman, or when you are playing a freshman
game's quicker, yeah. Well, he took a good hit that time, too, from Trey Whitlock. Hung in there, bounced right up.
Second down and 10 for Barren County. The Falcon 24. Dalton Ford, the freshman quarterback, in for Isaac Atwell right now. Takes a snap. He's going to keep it. He's going to cut back in the middle. Gets hit at about the 20-yard line. He'll pick up 3, maybe 4.
It looked like Whitlock again on the tackle. Took a pretty good hit, too, and he bounced right up. 3rd and 7.
With 10:50 to play here in the first half, Monroe County 19, Barren County 6. Ball at the Monroe County 21-yard line. Trojans moving left to right here in the second quarter. Dalton Ford. Quick pass is a little low. Intended from Matt Goldsmith.
Yeah, threw that, had a seat that time, so it'll be 4th and 7. U of L just
scored again.
28-7 first quarter.
Got Lee McFarland sending us updates, and you're getting them too, aren't you?
I am getting the updates too.
Yeah. Second quarter brought to you by A.F. Crow & Son Funeral Home. Reminding you not to text and drive. And now what do we got here?
Timeout.
Timeout, Monroe County.
Yeah, I don't think Ty Mink's coming back in the game. He's limping severely over on the Monroe sideline.
So now we got both quarterbacks out for both teams. And make it for an interesting night if they don't come back in.
Those quarterbacks have played well, too.
10:34 left to go here in the first half. 19-6. Monroe County. Trojans only touchdown by Isaac Atwell, 1 yard.
It was after about a 40-something yard pass to Max Pena that set that up. 28.
Haven't got any other score. Oh, we do have one other score yet. Into the first. Metcalf County 14, Adair County 12.
Metcalf 14, Adair what?
12.
That's an upset. Allen County 7-7 in the second quarter with Glasgow.
Hart 15, Caverna 8. And South Orange up 10-0 at the half over Central Hart.
Scoreboard check brought to you by Coca-Cola.
It's a rare day when I'm getting scores.
Technology works, doesn't it?
Yes.
Here's Dalton Ford. He'll throw, and it is going to be complete. Is it?
Yeah, it's to 81 for the Trojans.
And that is Caleb Spillman.
Old Caleb.
5'10", 126 sophomore.
Got old Caleb in class. Sophomore. Good student. His dad was one of the better basketball players we've ever had here, Jay. State tournament team.
Yes, sir.
1999, is that correct?
Jordan Spillman.
That's correct. And Mother Leslie who teaches at Barren.
be first and 10 for the Falcons.
So who we got quarterbacking for Monroe County?
See
the number?
Number 10, yeah.
That'd be Luke Nixon.
And he hands it off to, that was 8.
Tucker England on the carry for Monroe.
Number 8, Tucker England on the carry.
Gain of 6 on the play. I think you're going to probably see more of a rushing attempt.
So as we mentioned, the new quarterback for Monroe, Luke Nixon, 6 foot 166 and a senior.
Both teams primarily, well, Barron's all spread, and Monroe has switched to the I formation. 2 receivers and a tight end. That's more of a physical, run-oriented offense.
Under center, Nixon. He'll hand it off to his fullback. And he bust up the middle there, got away from a couple of tackles up to the 30-yard line.
That was
that Whitlock?
That was Whitlock, and that was a tackle by Stanton Gott.
Number 1, Billy Michael Dow.
It's going to be 3rd and 1 on the play.
Yes.
Rushing, that's number 4, Trey Whitlock on that last carry.
An official time here for something.
They're discussing whether or not to measure. And
they're going to measure.
What is it, Robert? Robert is the guru. I think it's short.
Yeah. That would be a better guess of the two. Yeah. About a half yard.
Yep. About a foot.
So 3rd and 1. The fullback has gotten the ball the last couple of times. I have a feeling it'll either be a sneak here or the fullback again. Whitlock is the fullback. England is the tailback.
Dyer wide out to the right. I believe Walker's here on the near side. Here we go. Nixon hands off to his tailback.
That's England.
And he gets a lot of running room there. Gets it out to the 39, to the 40. First down, Monroe County.
Tackled by Emmett and New.
Gain of 12 on the play. That gives Tucker England now 45 yards on 7 carries. That's Monroe County's 8th first down of the half. Still got 9 minutes left.
Yep. Long first half. We're almost an hour into the game. Nixon hands it off to the tailback and keeps on running. Gets more yardage and maybe another first down there.
Here it is.
50-yard line. Is that England?
Tucker England again.
The tough
18 for the Trojans on the tackle. It's Gibson Lowe with another first down. That gives him 55 yards.
We'll take a timeout. Not too proud. Tommy's probably, Coach Muse, probably not too happy with the tackling there. We hit him about the line of scrimmage, and he bounced off to first down.
We are. This is probably the. I think it's probably the smallest line that we've had for a while. I mean, we don't have a whole lot of size on the line this year. And just Monroe just running right at us right now. I mean, nothing fancy. You know, as we mentioned, their quarterback's out, Ty Mink, and right now they're right, just taking it right to us.
And their primary backs is 205 and 208.
Right. I think one of the things we're going to have to do is commit more and more players up at the line of scrimmage and dare them to pass. If they beat you, they beat you, but you can't just let them just slowly just take it right down your throat.
First and 10 Falcons at the 50. Nixon in shotgun formation. 2 receivers each way. And
well, they did us a favor there. That's Mannion on the play right there. They did us a favor. They went back to shotgun. The ball was high and didn't look like it to me. Anybody blocked Cooper Mannion. Loss of 5 on the play.
Looked like it was supposed to be a handoff, and it was just mistimed. And by the time the quarterback got the ball where it was supposed to, his back was already through. Break for us, 2nd and 15.
Ball back at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, 2nd and 15 is a lot better for the Trojans than 2nd and 3.
Yeah,
defensively.
Dyer is the receiver out to the right. And the handoff to the tailback, that's England at the running room, 50, down to the 47-yard line.
Well, they got 7 of that back.
Tackle by 19 there. That was your freshman starting, Coots.
Jackson Coots. 3rd down and 7 for Monroe County.
7 minutes left in the half. One thing about it, when the ball is on the ground, the clock runs much quicker.
Under center is Nixon. Drops back left side. It is complete at the 42-yard line. I believe that's Walker.
That's another good tackle by Blaine Rigsby. Now, Blaine can hit you now. You've shown that this year. It's going to be a yard short. Be 4th and 1. That was the slant. Yep. Good coverage by Blaine. Now we got to make this stop right here on 4th and 1.
Dyer is the receiver here on the near side. They're going to line up with the I formation with Nixon under center. And Barren jumps offside.
Unless they got movement first, which that's what our kids are lobbying for.
We're walking backwards.
But no avail.
Automatic first down for Monroe County. So that will move the ball
to 36 of the Trojans.
Those are the plays you want to make that backup quarterback beat you on and not give them 3 yards.
That's correct.
From the 36-yard line.
Receivers are split. Nixon under center. Out to his tailback, and that's
like
number
20 yes,
20
right.
for Monroe County.
Good game.
Gain of 12.
That's Murphy, Braden Murphy.
Braden Murphy, 6 foot 175 sophomore.
That was a tall sweep.
We got a flag, though.
Right in the middle of the field.
Actually, that's right around where the tackle was made, which generally indicates a face mask, but they're talking to the Trojans, so it must be an illegal block. It's going to nullify first down for, it's going to be a hold, and it's going to probably put it back right where the play started. It did. So 1st and 10. No harm.
Yep, back to the 36. .5:57 left to go here in the second. Barren County trailing Monroe County 19-6. Nixon under center, takes a snap, pitches it out,
and got him wide open.
Throwing it downfield. It is going to be complete. Running toward the middle of the field.
He's going backwards.
Yeah, and tackled about the 22-yard line.
That was a nice call by Billy Murphy, but that was but Walker did not make a very good play. He caught it at the 10, and he ran it all the way back, trying to get away from the defense. He lost probably 12 yards on the play.
That was a halfback pass from number 20.
Which was Murphy, yeah.
Ran a similar play to what they had before, but
yeah, it was well designed. Probably should have been a touchdown. It underthrew him a little bit.
I have no idea why he turned backwards.
Yeah,
it's been much more beneficial just to get what he could, going straight forward.
Nixon off his tailback. That's Murphy again. Murphy stopped at the 18-yard line.
Braden Murphy, sophomore. Looks like he's got some quickness to me.
Mm-hmm. Actually, they're going to give him close to 4 on that play.
There have been a few Murphys come out of Monroe County, though, Jay.
Oh, yeah.
One of them's the coach.
Billy Joe's grandfather, Billy Murphy, was my high school coach at Gamelia. And of course, his Billy Joe's dad, Joe, also a Gamelia basketball player. Here's Nixon. And hands it off and down the middle, running it in, and tough run. Was that England?
Yes, it was.
Got it down to the 1-yard line.
Really play started with a handoff, miscommunication. They turned around and ran into each other and found a hole after he got the ball and ran it all the way down to the 1.
17 probably should have lost 3 on the play.
So it is first and goal at the 1. Nixon under center. Hands it off. Busting through for the touchdown.
That would be England, and
is it Tucker England?
Yes, it was.
But Tucker England gets his second touchdown of the night. First one was on a block punt. 4:11 to go here in the second quarter. England now extends the lead for Monroe County to 25-6. And Austin Collins to attempt the extra point for Monroe County. And his kick is up, and it is off to the left.
25-6.
Trojans starting to dig a little hole here. 4:11 to go in the first half. Checking out a scoreboard brought to you by Coca-Cola. 14-7, Franklin Simpson over Greenwood at halftime.
2 good football teams playing.
Mm-hmm.
Glasgow's up 14-7.
Glasgow 14, Allen County, Scottsville 7.
They ran a flea flicker, it looks like, on 4th down. Hit a 34-yard touchdown pass just before the half.
Ladies and gentlemen, stories from around the nation.
Metcalf Adair, boy.
Yeah, that's an interesting game.
Adair I would think would be a pretty heavy favorite, to be honest with you.
Of course, Metcalf County got demolished by Franklin Simpson last week.
Yeah.
It was like, what, 55-8?
Yeah, too many players, too much speed. Franklin, I was reading, has their extra point kicker is a female. She made 5 out of 6 last week against Metcalf. She's also had 7 goals in soccer. She's a soccer player too, and she was also the homecoming queen last week. Seriously, and
a pretty good trifecta.
Wow,
that's exactly right.
Grant Bowen is back for Barren at the 15-yard line to receive the kickoff from Austin Collins. This one going back, caught at the 17.
Pena.
Is it Pena or
Bellamy?
Bellamy. He'll be up in and around the 38-yard line. Decent kickoff return there from Matthew Bellamy. 4:04 to go in the first half. It is Monroe County 25, Barren County 6. Stay tuned. We'll have the halftime report brought to you by Zaxby's. Our halftime stats by Southern States of Glasgow and Horse Cave.
Yeah, Isaac Adwell is still being looked at on the sideline. He's on the trainer's table. Timeout Monroe. It's got to be their third.
Is their last.
It's rather unusual after a change of possession.
Timeout. Falcons.
Next week, we'll travel to Allen County, Scottsville, take on the Patriots.
It's been a while since we've been
trying to figure out the last time we were there.
It was the last time I went, it was an incredible rainstorm. I mean, unbelievable amount of rain. I don't think I've ever called it. I don't remember if we were calling that game or it was about like my first or second year before we was doing that, but it rained. Have you ever called a game over there?
Yes, it's been a long time.
Okay,
but I can't remember what year and what kind of weather we had.
It was in the 90s. It was the one I've
only been down there once, I think. to do a football game.
Zach New on
Zach
carry.
New will take it to the 42-yard line for Barren County.
Number 1, Zach New on the carry.
Not carried it very much tonight.
Dalton Ford, quarterback for Isaac Atwell. Out of the shotgun, trips to the left side. One receiver on the near side. Handoff again. And taking it across the 45 to about the 46. That's Zach New. 3rd and 3.
Hard to hear down there right now if you're a Trojan.
Tackled by host Falcons.
Got 3 receivers to the left. One to the near side. That's Colton Thomas. Ford takes a snap. Keeps it. Runs it right down the middle.
Good cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got some quickness.
Gets the first down.
Pick up a
That's 5
yeah.
play.
So that takes it to the Monroe County 49-yard line for Citizens' first down.
It'll be a first down for the Trojans.
Trips again left. Ford hands it off. New 50, 45 on the near side. Out of the 43-yard line.
Gain of 6.
With both quarterbacks out of action, it has changed the style of play, to say the least. Both teams are now.
You got 2 kids running offense that when they were eating their pregame meal thought they would have not the role they do tonight in the game.
That's true.
Ford on 2nd and 3. And, it's going to be a big stop right there on Zach New at the 45-yard line.
Yeah.
Loss of 2.
New on that last carry.
That was 66 for the Chris Mink, 6'4", 291 on the tackle.
Chris Mink for the Falcons.
Well, loss of 2. Under 2 minutes.
3rd and 6 for Barren County. Ball on the Monroe 45. Dalton Ford takes a snap, rolls out to the left. He's looking. He'll put it in the air.
Throw.
He is complete. Goldsmith
What a
will
throw.
take it in for the touchdown for Barren County.
Unbelievable. What a throw that time.
45-yard pass play.
That was going to his left and just a great pass. And I have to give Goldsmith credit, too. I think tonight is his first real action at receiver.
Yeah. Got 3 catches and a touchdown.
Man, what a throw. 45 yards. That was a strike.
One of the best plays of the night, for sure.
Well, I mean, that ball was in the air 35 of the 45 that time.
I cut the lead at 25-12.
You have, Isaac Adwell kicked the extra points. Of course, he's out.
Yep, so the Trojans will go for 2.
Good call.
Timeout.
That's a good call. We're kind of out of whack right here.
Minute 35 to play here in the first half. Monroe County 25, Barren County 12.
Man, that was one heck of a throw.
Let's see the replay on that one.
Going to his left.
Played it right in there,
on the run and just made a perfect pass. That was the corner route and just led him perfectly to the end zone that time. And give Goldsmith credit, boy. He has caught the ball well tonight.
1:35 left in the half here, Trojan Field. This first half has gone an hour and 12 minutes so far.
Yeah, I got Max Pena also on crutches. That's not good. Didn't see what happened to him. And Isaac Adwell I don't think he's coming back. His knee brace is off, and I think he's just has left the field in crutches. So I hope the best for them, for both of them, both seniors. I don't know what's going on with the second ambulance that's left here in the first half.
Both ambulances that we had out here are now gone.
That rarely happens, so I hope things are all right.
Yeah. You're listening to Trojan Football on 103.7 FM, WHHT. Nash Icon, Glasgow, Cave City, Bowling Green. Here we go with the Trojans trying to go for 2. And here is Ford. Throws it back in the end zone.
Perfect throw.
Wow.
That's Bellamy.
Matthew Bellamy gets a 2-point conversion.
A strike, too, in traffic.
I mean, that's a bullet pass almost.
And he put it the only place, really, our guy could catch it.
That trims the lead to 25-14.
Great comeback. We got 1:35 to stop Monroe. They have no timeouts. So as long as we have a solid defensive performance here, we'll take the momentum into the break, even though we're down 9.
Right.
I'm sorry, 11.
I mean, you thought we were probably beat, and I tell you what, that last possession, that was pretty impressive. Got to give the freshman credit.
When you talk about the Falcons, 2 of their touchdowns come off Trojan turnovers. The blocked punt, and what was the other one that led to a touchdown? Was that the second one?
Interception, the first one, and then the block.
Yeah.
Punt that went directly to the touchdown.
So you take those 2 away, and it's a very tight game.
How about this score? I got a score, boys. I've just joined the texting universe. I got a score that none of you all have said.
High school score?
From parts unknown.
Oh, well.
14-7, Ohio County over Grayson County at halftime.
Parts unknown.
Parts unknown.
We've been there before.
No, I'm talking about the Texas, the parts unknown.
Here's a kickoff return from Monroe County. They got a lot of running room out there. And he may be gone. 40 finally going to be tackled at the 38-yard line.
Blaine Rigsby.
Wow.
Big return.
Kickoff return by Brooks. Georgie Brooks on the kickoff return.
They faked the reverse off between their 2 back guys, but I don't think any of our guys bit. There was just a huge seam up the middle, and
1:25 left, yeah.
Took it and went. They have no timeouts, but we still have them on a short field.
Van better be careful. It looks like it could be the Stanford situation in football a few years ago. Because Monroe is in threatening going toward where the band is right now, the end zone.
Ball's at the 37-yard line for the Trojans. Here's Luke Nixon. Looks to the left side. The pass is going to be, they're fighting for it there, wrestling there on the ground, and incomplete pass.
That's Blaine Rigsby again that knocked that down. The Blaines have played well. Like I said, he's not very big, but he can hit you. Kind of reminds me of Grant Bowen.
That was intended for England, and he actually...
Was that England?
Yeah. He actually... Blaine had it almost, as they were sitting down, took it away from him.
Right.
But they at least got them to have an incompletion.
Second down at 10 for Monroe County. Go split out a receiver to the right side, one to the near side. They're lined up in the I formation of the backfield. Nixon will go under center for the Falcons. He'll take the snap. He'll hand it off to the tailback, and that's England. England trying to get to the 30-yard line, and he'll be stopped there just shy of the 30. Gain of about 6 on the play.
Good job keeping him in bounds.
Grant Bowen on the tackle. Gain of 7 on the play.
We come down to 1 minute left to go in the first half. Monroe County 25, Barren County 14.
I don't know how much of a 2-minute offense
without your quarterback
you have with a backup guy.
Yeah.
The one pass he just tried to throw there at the beginning of the series didn't look too comfortable.
Here we go. This time Nixon's out of the gun. 2 receivers each way. Takes the snap. He's looking. He's rolling out to the right, being chased out there. He's still running. He'll probably get the first down. He'll run it out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
We'll take that, though.
Yeah, first down.
Number 10, Nixon on that speaker.
And now your only objective is to keep him out of the end zone.
Pick up of 12.
Keep him in front.
That's exactly right. 13 first downs. 26 seconds left. I don't think Monroe has any timeouts. If they do, it's maybe 1.
Yeah, they've taken, what, 3?
I think they're out for sure.
Ball at the Trojan 25.
Well, it's on the scoreboard. They do not have any. I've been.
Well, they're keeping it on the board?
Yeah.
Okay. So no timeouts. Nixon fires it to the right side. It is complete. Tackled out of bounds at about the 17-yard line.
Gain of 8.
Couldn't tell who the receiver was over there. Was that Walker?
Don't know.
Couldn't tell.
2nd and 2.
This is the worst time I've ever had of trying to make out the numbers ever in a football game.
It looks like Walker.
2nd and 2 with 21.3 seconds to go in the half. Adair County is now taking a lead over Metcalf, 18-14 at the half. And here's Nixon out of the gun again. 2 receivers each way. He's looking left. He's going to fire. It is going to be intercepted at the goal line. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Tackled out of bounds.
That's the freshman.
Jackson Coots on the interception for Barren County.
Tell you what, 2 freshmen tonight have given some big moments. Touchdown pass by Ford, and now the interception, 50-yard return by Coots. Hey, 8 seconds left in the half. At the 48, I think we got the momentum. I wouldn't do anything crazy here. I don't know about you guys, but I'd be more content with just a rush rather than anything else. But we'll see what Jeff wants to do here.
2 receivers each way, and Dalton Ford.
Our quarterback feels is confident right now. I would like to go in that way.
8.9 to go, first half. Takes a snap. He's going to take a knee.
It's a good call.
Yep. That will end the half.
That's a good call. Well, I have no problem with that. Take the momentum. Let's go to halftime.
Interesting game. It is Monroe County 25, Barren County 14. We'll come back with a halftime report brought to you by Zaxby's, a proud sponsor of Barren County High School football. Come by Zaxby's on Happy Valley Road before or after the game. We'll also take a look at the halftime stats brought to you by Southern States of Glasgow and Horse Cave. We'll also look at another scoreboard check brought to you by Coca-Cola. Open a Coke and enjoy the game. Again, the score here at halftime, it's Monroe County 25, Barren County 14. You're listening to Trojan Football on 103.7 Nash Icon.
and the Contest of Champions. Beginning this Saturday, September the 10th, the band will begin their competitive season at 7:15 p.m. at Murray State University. Correction, 7:15 at Glasgow High School. Following this weekend, the Trojans will compete at the Festival of Champions at Murray State University, the Ballard Bruin Invitational, the Casey County Marching Classic, and the Kentucky Music Educators Association 4A State Championship in Hodgensville and Louisville. Please welcome to the field the Barren County High School Marching Trojan Band.
What the eyes see is here. The mind believes. What it present to you the great Houdini.
that band, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give them a big round of applause. Excellent performance tonight.
You know, it's not really good, you know, but 5th out of 105 is good. And in the boys, there were 158 boys competed, and individually Brandon Reed finished 10th out of 158. So good showing. I know they run tomorrow in Bowling Green as well. They haven't. I don't know where they run, but I do know they have an invitational in the morning, both boys and girls.
Yep. 25-14 our score here at the break. Monroe County leading the Barren County Trojans. And, of course, next week we'll be at Allen County, Scottsville to visit the Patriots. Right now, the latest score on that was Glasgow was up 14-7.
14-7.
So we'll be at Allen County, Scottsville next Friday night at 7 o'clock. Then 2 weeks from tonight, we will have homecoming here at Trojan Field. They take on the Warren East Raiders.
It is, it's amazing. This is already 4th game of the year.
After next week, we'll be halfway through the regular season.
Exactly right. It goes by really quick, especially the older you get, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It seems to fly by.
Yep. We'll take a break and get set for second half action here from Trojan Field as the Trojans trail the Monroe County Falcons 25-14. You're listening to Trojan Football on 103.7 Nash Icon. For the second half here in just a couple of minutes. I think we're going to have, 3 more minutes put on the clock here. So we kind of like to know the status on Isaac Atwell and Max Pena. And, of course, for Monroe County, Ty Mink haven't heard anything yet.
I know
any updates or anything?
They're not out. I mean, I don't see Isaac, and I don't think he'll be back.
Okay.
And Max Pena had his shoe off and was on crutches as well, so that's generally not a sign of anybody returning. So, you know, I hate it for them more than anything. And the Isaac Atwell hit was, you could tell when he was hit that wasn't good. You know, he got hit really hard right on his leg area. Here's another update for you. I tell you what, you guys have to be impressed with this 35-7 Louisville halftime. 35-7, and that was from one of my all-time best players, by the way. You ever heard of Courtney Thomas?
You two wouldn't share anything in common, would you?
Yeah, like Louisville. That's exactly right.
Yeah. See, last report I had, Adair County 18, Metcalfe County 14 at halftime.
That is, well, you know, I thought Metcalfe had a good football team, but Adair is supposed to be one of the better 3A teams coming into the year. Very explosive.
2 teams we play later in the year. I don't know if you've given this one yet. Warren East is up 28-13 over Edmonson County at the half. Both teams,
a little surprising, I think.
Both teams trying to get their first win of the year.
Warren East has proven they can score.
I'd have thought it'd been a little closer.
Yeah, they don't stop very many people.
Bowling Green up 28-0 over Owensboro at half.
The Purples continue to roll. What else you got?
The Franklin score we've given a couple times. Franklin 14-7 over Greenwood. Glasgow, like we said, 14-7 over Allen at half. South Warren 17-0. That's approaching the fourth quarter over Central Hardin. And then Meade County is beating Warren Central like most everybody has done all year.
Yeah. Sad time for the Dragons of Warren Central.
What was the latest on Grayson in Ohio? You had that one, John?
14-7 halftime.
Okay.
14-7. I tell you what, I got a funny feeling that Hilltoppers will play well tomorrow against Alabama. But I know they're not going to beat them, but I bet you the game's closer than people across the country may think.
They played down there when
35-0 a couple years ago.
Willie was still coach. They played with him for 3 quarters.
Yeah, they will play. They will play with Alabama. It's a good time to play Alabama after the last, against USC and coming off that game.
About to get ready for the second half, and the Farmers RACC Jackie Browning Memorial second half kickoff. Third quarter of action brought to you by A.F. Crow & Son Funeral Home, reminding everyone, do not text and drive. We'll take another look at the Coca-Cola scoreboard here in a little bit. Open a Coke and enjoy the game. Kind of a muggy night here.
It is.
Barren County.
It is quite muggy.
Barren County will receive the football here in the second half.
Bellamy back.
Tanner Slagle.
Matthew has had several good returns tonight.
Grant Bowen's going back. Austin Collins will kick off from the 40-yard line.
For the Trojans, number 3, Matthew Bellamy, and number 10, Grant Bowen.
Trojans will be moving left to right here this third period. Here's the kick by Collins. Caught at the 15-yard line by Grant Bowen. Bowen trying to make the cut on the far side. He'll be tackled at the 30. It's about a 20-yard kickoff return for Grant Bowen.
Tackled by number 6, Braxton Walker for the Falcons.
So let's see what the Trojans can do here on this drive in the third period.
We ended the second half well.
Sure did.
Hopefully the halftime break didn't give Monroe County any energy or life. We'll carry on over here to the third period with 70 yards to go for a score.
Trips to the near side, one split out wide left. Dalton Ford. Starting the second half at quarterback. Zach New is to his left out of the shotgun. He'll take the snap. He'll hand it off to New. New cuts back in the middle, trying to take a few Falcons with him, and he'll be tackled at the 33-yard line. Gain of 3. Second and 7 for the Trojans. Dalton Ford in place of the injured Isaac Atwell. Went out in the second period. So did Monroe County's Ty Mink. Ford out of the gun. Snap coming out to the near side. He's going to throw it long, and it's going to be incomplete. Well, he's got some zip on that.
He did. He took a pretty big hit, too, when he released it, but he does have his arm strength is really good. I have not seen him throw, so I did not know about his arm strength. And his arm strength is he's got the arm strength. Just lacks experience, obviously.
Yeah. Just a freshman.
Just a freshman. First varsity action tonight.
Caleb Spillman was the intended receiver.
Yeah,
for the
Caleb's over there. A little playing time tonight.
He's wide out to the left this time. Receiver on the near side, I believe, is Colton Thomas. Here's Ford. Takes a snap. He looks to the left side. A little wide on that pass.
Man, had him, too. It was Matthew Bellamy.
Yeah.
Kind of had him on a little curl route that time, and incomplete, be 4th and 6 on the play.
And without Isaac out there, we have a new punter, too.
Yeah, Mannion, Cooper Mannion.
Cooper Mannion.
Boy, I'll tell you what.
Last week, injury.
Isaac was really kicking the ball well. Had one block, but that ball was a high snap.
Is that Walker back for Monroe? Here's Mannion.
It's not bad. High, not very long, but that was not bad. And got a bad bounce going backwards. But still, first punt wasn't bad, and they brought the house, too.
The 46-yard line of Monroe County. Talked about Monroe County's roster, one of the smallest we've seen.
Of them, yes. They normally have close to 75 players. This roster is more like a 2A football team, to be honest with you.
You know, they went to 3A for a little while. Now they've come back to 2A. Dyer, the receiver here on the near side for Monroe County.
Nixon again at quarterback.
Under center, takes a snap, hands it off the tailback. That's England, cutting to the outside, 40, 35, 30. Down to the 26, I believe it is, on the far side of the field. First down for the Falcons.
Gain of 27. That was a tackle that time. Again, it was Coots made the kind of, I guess you could call it touchdown saving tackle.
Coots has had some big plays tonight.
That was England, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
That's what I thought.
County will split out the receivers.
That puts him at 114 yards.
Nixon under center, takes a snap, hands it off to fullback. He busts right down the middle.
That's number 4.
He is going to be gone. Whitlock will take it in.
Way too easy. 27 yards, just a fullback dive. 27 and first down.
Monroe County's got a player down. So Trey Whitlock will make the score 31-14 Monroe with 10:25 to play here in the third quarter.
Yeah, that was too easy.
The lineman for Monroe County, but if we can't see them when they're standing up, it's going to be really hard to see it when they're laying down.
Yeah.
That's 2 27-yard.
He's up and walking on his own power, not limping. I don't know if he had a cramp or what.
That was 60 Crawford, but it looks like he's up and well.
They went 54 yards in 2 plays, two running plays.
Well, that's a definite shift in the way the first half ended. We went 3 and out, and they went 2 and TD.
And Falcons now with Austin Collins stepping in to attempt the extra point. Collins has only made 1 tonight. I think Nixon's the holder. Can't really tell, but I believe it is. And that kick
made that one
by Collins is going to be good. And Monroe County now with a 32-14 lead over the Trojans. Austin Collins, second kick of the night. Had one, he got actually 3 that failed.
That was a good kick, strong. 32-14, 18-point lead.
10:25 left to go in the third quarter. It's been a long game. Hour and 45 minutes, counting the halftime. Not getting the score updates like we normally do.
What do you mean? I've contributed. I normally don't.
You could
You got
contribute
more
tonight
for some reason.
You have in your lifetime, right?
Sources.
14-7 still. Franklin Simpson's up over Greenwood. That's towards the end of the third. Greenwood just kicked a field goal and missed to keep it 14-7. Meade County still up big over Central. That's not going to change. 39-7, even though Central has scored a touchdown.
Matthew Bellamy, Grant Bowen are back deep for Barren County. Austin Collins will kick off from the Monroe County 40. And this one coming to the near side of the field. Finally taken. Going up the near sideline. Grant Bowen knocked out of bounds at the 34-yard line, I believe it is.
Yeah, that was England.
Trojans down 32-14. Both starting quarterbacks out with injuries.
I'd also like to make you aware there will be a cheer clinic at Barren County High School next Saturday, September the 17th, in the high school gym. So we need cheerleader for additional information.
Dalton Ford taking a snap, rolling out left. He's looking downfield. The throw way overthrown.
Yeah, that was the same play that we connected on the touchdown, rolling left, trying to hit Goldsmith on a deep out post pattern, and just overthrew him that time. Good coverage, so if you're going to overthrow, it's preferable to underthrow on that one.
Second down and 10.
A lot of things apply to a backup quarterback, but how many reps has he had to get timing down with the routes on these receivers? You know, there's a lot of things you can talk about when you insert a kid in that really wasn't expecting to do anything more than hold the clipboard tonight.
Ford out of the gun, takes a snap, hands it off to New. I believe that's New. No, it's not New this time.
I think it's Grant.
Grant Bowen.
I believe it's Grant Bowen.
Right. And Bowen takes it to the 36-yard line, gain of 3. So third down and 7 for Barren County. Two receivers each way. Dalton Ford, the quarterback. Takes a snap. He drops back. He's looking. He's going to air it out to the near side. Overthrown. Intended for Matthew Bellamy.
Yeah, it was good coverage. It was that looked like almost like a little wheel route that time, trying to hit Matthew going deep, and good coverage that time by Monroe County. So that'll bring up our second punt of the half. And Casey Mannion again, Cooper Mannion, I'm sorry, on the punt.
And we got Walker, I believe it is, back here at the 37.
They have brought the rush almost every time that we punted.
Snap to Mannion. And pretty good kick.
Very good kick.
And he's going to take the bounce. Across the 35, down to about the 32.
Bowling for the Trojans.
We've got to get some stops. We've not been real successful stopping, in particular, since Mink's gone out. The running game has just crushed us. Tucker England has done about everything. He's made a lot of tackles, and he's carried it 13 times for 114 yards as well.
Receiver on the near side, I believe, is Dyer. Nixon's under center, takes the snap, hands it off the tailback. It's England going to the right side. And gain of about 1, maybe 2. See where they spot it on the far side of the field. Like 2 yards. Second and 8 for Monroe County at the 34-yard line. 8:55 to play here in the third quarter. Trojans trailing 32-14. Nixon is under center for Monroe. He takes a snap and hands it off to the tailback. And that England again.
I don't know if it's England or not.
Couldn't tell.
A gain of 10.
To the 45-yard line and a first down for Monroe County.
It looks like England.
It is.
Yeah, gain of 10. That puts him at 126.
First down for the Falcons.
Handoff coming to England again. He just kind of bullies his way across, and somebody's helmet just flies off. And got it to about the 45-yard line, close to another first down.
Right at the line.
Man, what a load he is.
I think they're just short. They had to cross the 45, and they're on the wrong side to pick up the first down as we roll under 8 minutes left in the third.
Second down and a foot for Monroe County. Receiver on both sides. Nixon now goes under. Takes a snap. Hands it off. That's to England.
Good tackle by.
Yep,
didn't get it.
Be stopped.
Did not get it.
Nope. Good stop of the Trojan defense that time.
Who was that, Robert?
Bellamy was over there, and 18, Gibson Lowe was over there.
Yeah, made a good play.
Just received word that Isaac Atwell may have a MCL sprain and a questionable ACL injury.
It's MCL. MCL.
MCL's not
sprain.
as bad as it is a ACL.
Hope for the best. Hope for the best.
Yeah.
He jumped offsides twice earlier.
Yeah, 3rd and 1. Hard to stop on 3rd and 1 since we haven't really stopped them at all on the ground.
Nixon hands it off. And
we did.
Got it
back. Yeah, back-to-back stops right there.
A lot of kids in on that one.
Grant Bowen.
Grant. Andy Emmett.
No gain. Got a very favorable mark. Put it right back where it was. Almost looked like to me a loss. So 4th and 1 right here. Need a stop right here.
4th and 1 for Monroe. Nixon under center. Takes the snap. Hands it off to the fullback. And let's see, did he get across? Yeah, he scored it through there. And
they're going to call the ball. They're going to call him dead, but it's going to be a first down. Ball squirted out. It was Whitlock on the carry, and he's going to get a first down, I believe. Yeah, going to gain 2. And a first down. And that puts Monroe at 10, 14, 19 first downs. Good gracious.
Piling them up.
17 first downs, I'm sorry. 22-7, Ohio County over Grayson County in the 4th. Grayson is a district opponent.
Yep. They'll be here. I think the last home game.
I think they're 0-4. Getting ready to go 0-4.
Nixon pitches it over to the right side and going down at the 40-yard line.
It looked like a busted play, but
it was Whitlock on the carry.
We'll give him about 5 on the play.
Second down and 6.
It'll be time the snap will be at 5 minutes left in the 3rd. 32-14, Monroe.
Here's Nixon under center. Takes the snap, hands it off. Oh, fumble.
We got it.
Scooping it up. And we got a touchdown. Barren County. Stanton got all the way from about the 50-yard line. Touchdown, Barren County. We needed that one.
And I think the hit was by Grant Bowen. I wasn't for sure. I think it was Bowen. It was we blitzed right through the line and helmet right on the ball, and it popped up, and Stanton got probably about 52-yard return.
Yeah. And
big play right here. It's a second defensive touchdown, one for Monroe and one for the Trojans. 32-20. I would think we would go for 2 right here to try to get within 10. 12-point game right now, and we are. All of a sudden, defensively, we have plugged the middle up, which is what we should be doing, and have made 3 or 4 good defensive plays here lately.
Dalton Ford, the quarterback, takes the snap. He's going to roll out right. He's looking toward the end zone. Got too much coverage there. Threw it in there to Matt Goldsmith.
Yeah, we had too many people. We got a late penalty coming in after the play. I think it's going to be an unsportsmanlike on somebody. It's in the end zone. We had too many people at the same area at that time and not enough spacing. And eventually Goldsmith broke free, but the ball was probably thrown too hard. It was high and had too much zip on it. But there is going to be an after-the-play call, and that's generally an unsportsmanlike on one of the – I don't know who it's on. I think it's on Monroe.
Either way, it's after the play we won't get to retry, and we'll,
it'll be on the kickoff. Personal foul on Barren. Okay.
All right. 4:56 to play, third period. The game got a little tighter now. Barren County trailing 32-20.
Yeah, big play. Got to have those.
Had a couple of those tonight. 45-yard touchdown throw to Goldsmith from the freshman forward, and then that 50-yard fumble recovery from Stanton Gotts.
Correct. And they've had the block punt return.
Interception, which set up a pretty quick touchdown.
Right.
I don't know if that's a big play, but it's a one that puts points on the board.
Do see Isaac Adwell back out. He's just has no pads on. He's on crutches. He's back on the sideline, and I do see Max Pena. He has no pads either. He's in street clothes with crutches.
This is 103.7 WHHT FM, Nash Icon, Cave City, Glasgow, Bowling Green. Kickoff. Line drive, going to be taken at the 30-yard line, up to the 35, now to the 40. 45, cuts back the middle, gets to the 50, and across into territory, and trying to bring, I believe, is that Brooks?
Yes, it is.
On the kickoff return. We got a little extracurricular activity cleared out, and Brooks took it all the way into Trojan territory at the 43-yard line.
So Metcalfe County will have an excellent field position. Metcalfe County, Monroe County will have excellent field position at the Trojan 43.
You reverted back a few games.
Yes.
I haven't gotten any updates on the Metcalfe Adair game. It's halftime.
Close games almost everywhere, except for John Hardin and Warren Central. Who's
Warren Central?
Meade County, Warren Central. That's right. John Hardin defeated them last week.
Yeah.
I think they've had a running clock every game.
Luke Nixon, the quarterback for Monroe County. Under center takes a snap, hands it off in there. The tailback, which is England. He'll take it to the 42.
Tackled by 74, Cameron Hurt.
We got about a yard pickup on that one.
That gives England...
here's a flag. I don't know what that's all about.
Gives England 137 so far.
Where that landed and when it was thrown has to be against us for unsportsmanlike. We don't want those piling up. We had a
back-to-back then.
Personal foul, unsportsmanlike. Those are the ones that when you haven't come off a big play and trying to get back in a football game, can't give up.
Somebody's coming out. Just put 26 in for the Trojans. Noah Strode just went in.
5'8" junior. Another flag.
I have no idea what this is. It's thrown by the back judge, and it couldn't be delay of game because it just hadn't had a chance to mark off the penalty.
Don't like long conversations, though.
Don't like strange flags.
One usually leads to the other, doesn't it?
We're walking backwards again. Somebody had to have said something.
That was
unsportsmanlike on Barren. That's back-to-back.
There's only, the only way that's thrown is if somebody's mouthing, saying something they shouldn't be saying.
Because that was thrown at the back. There comes another player out. Number 20 has Tanner Slagle is in, and who's coming out? Okay, we got a player coming out, so it's generally the player that comes out after that is the guilty party.
And that's 45 free yards on this drive. Puts him inside the 15.
Nixon out of the gun this time. Pitches it over the right side. That's Whitlock. It gets tackled.
Graham Bowen.
The 12-yard line. Another penalty marker.
Yeah, that right penalty was on the sideline. It was on the right at the line of scrimmage.
Number 34, Heston Harrison. For the Trojans, there's a flag on the play.
Had to be some type of formation there with that one.
Illegal procedure.
Against Monroe.
That's their 5th penalty for 40.
We're doing great this series here.
Kind of broke down a little bit emotionally. I know it's frustrating, 0-3, and a couple of our better players going out. But you got to keep your cool.
Nixon back to throw. Throws it toward the end zone. It is caught. Perfect ball. Touchdown for Monroe County.
17 yards. That was it was not poorly defended at all.
That was Braxton Walker.
But really nice throw by Nixon. That's his first throw of the half.
Put that right in between our safety and our back.
Yeah, it was a good throw.
Now Monroe County pulls back out to a 38-20 lead. 3:49 to play in the third.
I think they're going to go for 2, 38-20, 18.
Nixon will go under center, and he'll take the snap. May have kept it.
He does.
Yep,
And he did not get it.
Not going to make it. So the two-point conversion fails. Score 38-20. Monroe County with 3:49 to play in the third period.
Still got a long way to go.
Yep. Next week, Allen County, Scottsville on the road. 2 weeks from tonight, come back home for the 2016 homecoming game against Warren East.
Who's ahead today? They were
they were up by
Edmondson.
They were ahead by
County.
15 and a half. I don't have another one. Final Bowling Green beats Owensboro 47-0.
Bowling Green #1 in Class 5A.
Franklin Simpson added a field goal, now up 10 over Greenwood, 17-7 with 9 minutes to go.
A big win for Franklin.
After Greenwood beat South Warren last week.
That's correct.
Still 14-7, Glasgow over Allen County. Just a couple minutes left in the third.
Ladies there will be glad to serve your food needs. They've got some favorites with ice, Coca-Cola, plenty of popsicles.
South Warren leads now 20-13 over Central Garden with about 6.5 minutes left.
All your food needs.
Collins kicks off from the 40 for Monroe. That one going back and taken. Is that Bellamy who's back in there? He's going to run it. Oh, fumble. And that was right around the 35-yard line. Let's see.
Monroe's got it.
Oh, got it. That was, oh, boy.
That was 8 on the fumble recovery.
That's England. He's been around everything that's happened tonight.
Yep. Popped down right in front of him and jumped on it in the pile.
Tucker England's been everywhere tonight.
How many turnovers is that for us?
That is 3.
3.
Those unsportsmanlike penalties and so forth that led to that touchdown are almost as bad as that fumble right there.
Yeah, they're just like turnovers.
So Monroe County has it at the Barren 35-yard line. Here's Nixon. Going to air it to the near side. It's going to be caught, and another touchdown for Monroe County.
Wow.
I believe that's Billy Michael Dyer.
Yeah, it was. We never got our head turned that time. Our defensive back just never got his head turned to it right over the top. 35-yard touchdown.
And after looking really uncomfortable on some of his throws earlier when he got first inserted, the last 2 balls that he's thrown have been just perfect.
Yeah, been perfect throw.
44-20 Monroe County. And the Falcons will go for 2. And we got a whistle after the snap. Penalty marker
on Monroe.
So they'll have to snap it from the 8. And here's Nixon. Out to the right. He'll throw it wide open. Wide open pass. We'll make it 46-20. And Walker gets the 2-point conversion. Now the Trojans have got themselves in a deep hole, trailing by 26 with 3:36 to play in the third.
Yeah, we got a lot of negative vibes too on the sideline. And, you know, it all started with a series of unsportsmanlike and things like that. We have to. Some of us have to regain our composure. I'm not saying all of them, but we have kind of. Composure is a big thing. Playing a lot of young kids right now in important spots, and the older guys have got to kind of hold it together.
Yeah, you got to. When you got the young kid out there, it doesn't help his confidence level, or it doesn't help when you're not really behind him by making those type of penalties.
Losing the 2 seniors too that are out, that doesn't help. But you know, you've got to continue to play, and you got to play the right way. What you do when things aren't going your way is it tells you a whole lot about you, and you just have to. Everybody can play when things are going your way, and what's frustrating for the Trojans is they have not had a lot go their way. I understand that this year, and it does get frustrating.
Grant Bowen on the kickoff return for the Trojans. Brought it back up to about the 35, where he was tackled out of bounds.
He's got a cramp on the sideline too, but there are a lot of great lessons to learn, even through hard times, and competing and doing things of that nature. Competing through adversity is one of those great lessons. We've got a player over here on the Barren sideline that's got cramps in both legs, it looks like to me. I thought it may have been, it's one of the Monroe County players, yeah, because Coach Murphy is over here as well.
3:31 to play here in the third period. 46-20 Monroe County.
And a long game. It's going to be a 3-hour one time we get it over with, probably. We may be the only show in town by the end of this one.
It could be.
Have not heard of it. We got a Metcalf Adair.
I haven't got a latest score on that.
I'm pretty interested in that one. I think that's England. Yeah, it's number 8. That's number 8. I can see why he's got cramps in both legs. He has had a fantastic game. 137 yards on the ground, numerous tackles, and he's really had to shoulder the load, especially when Ty Meek has been out with some type of leg injury. Went out early in the second quarter, has not been back. Of course, if you're just joining us, we've also lost Isaac Adwell to a leg injury in the first half, and Max Pena as well.
So England headed to the sideline, limping just a little bit.
Takes you a while to go all the way across.
Yeah, it was way over here.
Yeah.
Here we go. Dalton Ford being chased out there, and he's going to be sacked back at the 28 or 29-yard line here on the near sideline.
Yeah, loss of 6 on the play. Well, we'll call it 5. Be 2nd and 15. The other thing is when your quarterback goes out unexpectedly during the game, it's not only does your backup lack experience a lot of times, as Robert said, they've not. I'm sure the amount of plays that he's comfortable running is not as much as Isaac.
Keithan Sturgeon on the carry. Trying to break it wide open, gets the first down, and goes out of bounds at the 48. We got a flag, though, back at the 35.
About a 23-yard gain that'll come back on a hold.
Yeah. A hold right around the 35. And I think it's one of our receivers trying to make a play, trying to make a block, and it's going to be brought back. It's a ton of penalties again tonight. We weren't too bad last week, but it's bit us again.
Couple updated scores. Glasgow 14. Allen County Scottsville 13 after 3. And Adair County 24. Metcalf 22 after 3.
Good ball game. I wonder if Allen missed the extra point or went for 2 and missed it.
Well, looks like they missed the extra point.
Okay, thank you.
You have questions, we have answers, right? Don't ask anything too complicated.
Second down to about, 20?
Yes, sir.
Dalton Ford. Pass is going to be incomplete. Intended for Matt Goldsmith on the near side at about the 25-yard line.
Would not have been near enough. It was just almost like a 7 or 8 yard out pattern. And the ball was thrown low, but was not going to gain anything anyway on that one.
Third down at about 20. Ford rolling out to the near side and way overthrown. Another pass intended for Goldsmith. The Trojans will have to punt it.
After 3, Metcalf is down by 2 to Adair, 24-22.
That game is at Adair, I believe. Anybody know? I think it's at Columbia.
I had that written down somewhere.
No, it's at Metcalf.
It's at Metcalf, at the park. Cooper Mannion on the kick, the punt.
And I believe we got, who is it back, Walker?
Good kick again.
We'll take it on the hop. 35, tackle.
Grant Bowen on the tackle. Nice play.
So Monroe will have it at the 35-yard line with 2:04 left to play here in the third. And Falcons leading 46-20.
I can't tell you how many tackles Grant Bowen has made throughout his career on punt and special teams coverage.
First and 10 for the Falcons from the 35-yard line.
Billy Michael Dyer, the receiver here on the near side. Luke Nixon in for Ty Mink. That man in motion. Oh, dropped it. And
going to be a loss of 2.
Yep, that'll put it back at the 32.
Yeah, kind of the jet sweep there. Can't tell who that was. Anyway, loss of 2 on the play.
Walker on that last carry.
Brings up second down, about 13.
12, almost 13. What about it?
A minute and a half to go, third period. Fire the wide receiver on the near side once again. And timeout. Monroe County. 1:14 left to play in the third. That's their first time out of the second half. Trojans down 46-20.
Ladies and gentlemen, I remind you, tomorrow night. Matter of fact, the next
Taylor beat Green tonight, 37-6.
I thought Green was, when I watched us play them, that they were, could be in trouble. I mean, I like their quarterback, but they did not have a whole lot of playmakers, and I think that puts Green 1-3, I believe.
Yeah. South Warren and Central Hardin are headed to overtime.
Central Hardin is big and physical.
6A, they got a ton of kids.
South Warren, I don't know if their quarterback played or their good running back. They were both very questionable.
Warren East still leads Edmonson County. A couple minutes left in the third, 34-19.
Both teams on our schedule.
Got Edmonson County last game on the road.
East game after next.
I don't know. Have we ever had a game over there that we've covered?
I don't remember a game. Monroe County busting this one wide open out to the 50-yard line and a first down for the Falcons.
That was the keeper.
That was Nixon.
Gain of 17.
Last play was by number 19, Jackson Coots for the Trojans.
We are under a minute after this snap. 10, 13, 18. That gives Monroe County 20 first downs.
Monroe County at the 49-yard line.
Dyer, the receiver, on the near side. Got one split out wide right. Nixon under center, takes the snap, hands it off. And right down the middle, 40, it's Murphy, right?
Yeah.
Braden Murphy down to the 33-yard line, another first down for the Falcons.
Number 20, Braden Murphy on that last carry. Tackle was by number 26, Noah Strode. And number 19, Jackson Coots for the Trojans.
21 first downs.
They have went primarily run, but when they've decided to pass, they've been really good.
They've thrown it twice this half, both for touchdowns.
Third quarter winding down. Nixon under center. And he'll pitch it out to the tailback. That's Murphy once again. Murphy sweeping to the right side and
penalty.
Yep.
Going to be a hold on Monroe. It's going to nullify that gain. 68 for the Trojans just enters play.
68, Britton Davis. Sure is 68 or?
Yep, 68.
Okay.
Normally Britton plays offense.
Yes, primarily offensive guy.
(19-17). Greenwood ahead of Franklin. 2 minutes left in the game.
Greenwood has come back, right? That's just...
Another timeout.
No, the clock's going to run.
It's going to run down. 5 seconds to go.
In the quarter.
Yeah.
You got another one.
Tell you what. This has been almost 2.5 hours getting through 3 quarters. Trojans down 46-20 to Monroe. Back with the fourth and final quarter after this break. This is Trojan Football on 103.7 Nash Icon.
Tackle by Stanton Gott on a loss of about 4 on the play.
Stanton Gott had a big touchdown tonight, 52 yards on a fumble recovery.
Sure did.
Fourth quarter brought to you by Citizens First Bank. Come grow with us. 46-20, Monroe County. 11:38 to go. Monroe County moving left to right here in this fourth quarter. Got Dyer here on the near side. Nixon, who's played quarterback since the second quarter for Ty Mink, pitches it out to Brooks. Brooks sweeping around to the left side, trying to cut the corner. He goes down the sideline. He's tackled right around the 35, I believe it is, on the far side of the field, right in front of the Monroe County sideline.
Gain of 12? Not quite 12. Yeah.
So it'll be third and about 12.
Good hustle that time by Grant Bowen. Chased him all the way from his outside linebacker from the left side all the way. Chased him down to the right side. He continues to play. Grant will play hard now. You don't have to worry about Grant's effort even when the games are out of hand.
The gun, Luke Nixon.
A busted play.
He's going to keep it. He'll take it to the 30.
We're kind of fortunate there that they were discombobulated, because so were we. We had a guy split out that we had nobody covered on.
There's another tackle by Grant, and I think Heston, Harrison, and Stanton Gott. Gain of 3 on the play.
Fourth down and 7. 10 minutes to play. Ball at the Trojan 30-yard line.
Here we go, Trojan fans. You get off your seats and stomp your feet. Get a stop right here by the defense.
Two receivers here on the near side for Monroe, and a whistle before the
timeout. Monroe.
On this 4th and 7.
Gives them one timeout remaining, 9:36 to go. Leading Barren County 46-20.
Time of possession has been more than lopsided this half.
Yes, it has. I keep the offensive stats for Monroe, and I'm doing all the writing over here, it seems like. How many places have we run?
13. And that includes the turnovers and the punts.
Well, it's going to be a monumental task to gather enough players next week to be competitive against us. Very strong Allen County. With the injuries that we've had, and it will be that's very formidable. Still got some heavyweights on our schedule. Allen, Greenwood, Bowling Green.
You got the meat coming up.
Man, goodness.
Nixon fires and complete.
Be right at the stick.
Is that Dyer?
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
That was the deep slant pattern to Dyer, and Blaine Rigsby on the tackle, but that's going to be a first down, I believe.
At the 22-yard line.
A lot of times.
Needed 7, picked up 8.
Yeah, a lot of times the frustrating thing, a receiver won't get to the stick, and he knew where it was and got right to it. They converted.
Ball at the 23. First and 10, Monroe. Nixon out of the shotgun. Send a man in motion left. He's on the carry. And tackle to the far side of the field. And
that looked like number 6 on the tackle.
Is that
number 6 on the carry?
On the carry, that's Walker.
And another cramp. Boy, it is humid. That's like 3 people that's been out with cramps.
The games we've had, it's either been cooler to start or it's actually cooled down as the sun went down.
Right.
And tonight is just sticky. Hopefully, maybe one more week and we'll start feeling a little fall effect.
Don't forget, at the conclusion of the game tonight, we'll be selecting the State Farm Insurance Trojan Player of the Game, brought to you by State Farm Insurance agent Chris Short.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to remind you that tonight's game
And
sponsored by the Kentucky National Guard.
this being the Kentucky National Guard game, both teams wearing National Guard jerseys tonight, uniforms.
Yep, fitting for the, as I mentioned before the game, the
Also, Barren County High School.
Sunday will be the anniversary of September 11th, 15-year anniversary.
Stacy Perkins and P.J. Signature Rehab and Sports Medicine as the official providers of sports medicine coverage for Barren County.
National Guard will also have players of the game as well at the conclusion from both Barren County and Monroe County.
I think from Monroe, it's pretty clear to me it'd be Tyler England from Monroe.
Tucker England.
Tucker,
I already had his name written down,
yeah,
John.
I don't think there's any question. 137 yards, numerous tackles.
Saturday evening.
Gators 20 to 17.
Is
it over against Franklin?
Well, I don't know if that's a final or not. I'm just getting a score, 20 to 17, Greenwood.
That's the score I have, but it says 1:12 to play.
So not quite over. Second down and 3 for the Falcons. I believe that's Brooks taking the football from Nixon.
Let's get anything there.
Yeah, no gain.
Number 0, pitching on that last carry.
You haven't come through with the Louisville score in a while.
I haven't got an update.
I figured you had it on your, you had it punched up there on your technological device.
No.
Third and about 3 from the 15 for the Falcons.
Nixon takes the snap, and he's going to keep it. He'll run it right down the middle, taking about the 10-yard line.
Looks like he got the first down.
Yeah.
Needed 3, picked up about 5 on the play. He has played well in relief of me. He's thrown two touchdown passes, and that's his 5th carry for 32 yards.
42-21. Louisville's doubled him up.
42-21.
Quarterback has thrown for 375 yards and a touchdown and carried it for 4 touchdowns at 139.
Heisman numbers.
Is that a decent night or what?
Nixon takes the snap, hands it off to the tailback. And
right to the goal line.
Oh, he's right there close. That's Georgie Brooks.
Have to give him 9.
Number 18, Gibson Rowe of the Trojans.
We'll put the ball right at the, 2? Second and goal at the 2.
Looks like second and goal from the 2-yard line for the Falcons.
Lined up in the eye, Nixon. Hands it off. Fumble. Yep. And
we got it.
We get it? Yep. Everybody's pointing. Barren County pointing their way. Yep. Trojans get it.
68. That was Britton Davis.
Britton Davis.
They put in on defense at nose tackle.
Good for Britton.
Good kid. Continued playing hard there. Got the hit and got the fumble.
Saved what possibly could have been another touchdown for Monroe County there.
Well, they were on the verge. No question about it.
6:37 left. 46-20. Barren takes over from the 7. Receiver on the near side is Colton Thomas. And there's a quick handoff and a nice run coming up. Cutting back inside, trying to cut to the outside. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, Touchdown, Barren County.
Stanton,
93 yards.
That's just, I tell you what, how many times have we said that up here with Stanton? How many big runs has he had in his career?
The Glasgow play obviously comes to mind every time we say it.
He had 40-some yards run against Monroe County, I think, last year, too, for a touchdown.
And he just broke away. I know that kid tried to run him down at the end, but he broke away from everybody.
I mean, 93 yards on the run is, you're running away from people. I mean, that's big time.
Yeah. I know we don't see that very often. That might be the longest one we've had in a long time.
That's exactly right. But he just makes plays as much as anybody. And, you're talking about a player of the game?
He's only
53-yard fumble return.
I'd have to put my vote in for him.
Yep.
2 touchdowns.
Yep.
1 offense, 1 defense. I think I'll write that one down.
Forward and a whistle. Penalty marker.
Procedure on us. 90 penalty yards, 9 penalties, 90 yards.
Stanton got earlier tonight had a 52-yard touchdown on a fumble recovery.
He has scored on both sides of the ball. Doesn't happen very often.
And 2-point conversion fails.
It was Brooks that broke it up. Batted it down.
Yeah, he's trying to thread a needle to Keith. Looks like Keith and Sturgeon, sorry.
I want to make mention about the district surplus auction tomorrow morning at High School Elementary.
Well, Jay, the way you like to collect antiques, they probably don't have the antiques.
I don't think there's going to be any antiques at the surplus auction. Might find an old desk or something,
Desk, lockers.
Get some good deals there.
Maybe something to put all your collectibles in.
Well, that's true. 10 a.m. at High School in the morning. But I'd have to select Stanton Gott, Barren County Player of the Game tonight. What about you guys?
I would agree.
52-yard fumble recovery in the third quarter for a touchdown, and that 93-yard run. I mean, that's pretty impressive.
That's pretty good. That's right. 2 big plays on both sides of the ball. It's pretty good.
26-20, Franklin Simpson with 14 seconds left in the game.
They just scored.
What about that one?
Take the lead over Greenwood.
They had a 4th down they had to convert. Must have done that and ended up scoring.
Tell you what, it'll make Greenwood better, though, playing two tough teams back-to-back. 1-1, probably going to lose this one close. That's what you have to do deep. If you want to survive a playoff run, you're going to have to beat good teams back-to-back.
Squib kick, and it's going to stay in bounds.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Did not go out of
18-yard line.
18-yard line.
South ended up winning at Central Hardin.
They needed that one. They didn't want to lose back. Yeah, they didn't want to lose back-to-back. 6-22, 46-26. Not over, but it's Monroe was going in for a 30-point lead and fumbled the ball, and then the next play we get it a 93-yard touchdown. So you never know, especially if you keep turning the ball over like Monroe just did.
Talking about not over. Warren East lead is only 2 now after they had a nice, comfortable lead over Evanston.
They're not known for their defense, Warren East.
Franklin beats Greenwood 26-20. That final just now in. Monroe County with the football. Nixon under center, takes a snap, hands it off to his tailback. Working around to the left side. He may be gone. Boy, he's got some speed going downfield. He breaks away from one tackle, but he may have stepped out of bounds right at the 50-yard line.
That was Brooks. He did step out. Brent chased him down anyway, but it stepped out way back before the 50, actually.
28 yards on the carry. Yeah, he does have some speed. But have to give the tackle, well, at least forced out of bounds by the freshman Coots.
He's played a decent game tonight.
He has. 24 first downs.
He was knocked out of bounds by number 19, Jackson Coots, for the Trojans.
Billy Michael Dyer is the receiver here on the near side.
First and 10 for the Falcons. That's a 47 yard.
Nixon under center. Takes a snap. A couple of steps back. Throws it over the left side. It is complete. And, it takes 3 or 4 Trojans to finally bring him down at about the 48-yard line.
That was Murphy.
Gain of 6.
Braden Murphy.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Pass is complete. Number 20, Braden Murphy.
Luke Nixon this half is 4 for 4. 2 touchdowns. 61 yards.
Tackle is by number 10, Bowman.
Second down 5 at the Barren 48. Nixon pitches it out to the tailback. That's Brooks coming to the near side. 50, 45, 40, out of bounds around the 38. Brooks got a little speed.
He does.
That's Georgie Brooks. He's just a freshman.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to be calling his name for a while. Next so many years.
Mm-hmm.
He's at the 55 yards on just 6 carries.
5:21 left in the game. Monroe County 46, Barren County 26. Falcons playing the short side of the field here in the near. And that handoff is running it right down. And who was that? I'm trying to pick the number there.
30, a different number we haven't called tonight.
32?
Actually, it's 00.
00.
That's Pipkin. I'm not sure how they pronounce his first name. He's 5'11", 224, and a junior.
Damn.
Tajay Pipkin.
Not a number you see very often in football.
Give him 20. Since I look down, I'm not for sure, but it seems like about 20.
Nixon under center takes a snap. He'll keep it. And trying to get to the outside. He's going to be thrown for a loss. Back at the
that's Emmett.
26-yard line, I think.
Emmett and Gibson Lowe on the tackle.
Loss at 2. Defensive unit been out there a long time tonight, especially in the second half.
Yeah. Here's Nixon again. Handed off to the tailback.
That's the new carrier. I was like, no, that's
00. Pipkin.
Actually, it's 30.
30.
30?
Yes.
Yeah. Tackled by Mannion.
That's Hunter Strode. Number 30, 5'9", 182, sophomore.
Gain of 2.
Third down and 11. Ball on the 25-yard line of the Trojans. We tick down to 3.5 minutes to play.
Very hard to tell the difference between 00 and 30 right there, lined up, halfback, fullback.
Yeah. Nixon scrambling, tackled from behind.
Gibson Lowe brought it down.
Sacked back to the 29-yard line, 4-yard loss.
I don't know if that was a busted play or designed throw. I can't believe they'd be throwing it. Loss of 3.
.245 left. 4th down and 15.
be a timeout, Monroe.
From the 29-yard line for the Falcons.
Or just take the penalty. They just took the penalty, no timeout. It's our 7th penalty for 55 yards. That was the intentional one. It's one of the longer games we've ever called, isn't it?
Glad they don't start them at 8 anymore, right?
Oh, boy. We'll never get out of here. 4th and 20. Snap coming to Nixon. He gets knocked down from behind.
That was staying guy.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised they're throwing it. I'm just very surprised.
How many 4th and 20 plays?
Well, I mean,
you don't need a 20.
You're
You
up
just
20.
need to.
You just need to. You risk. What I would say, you're risking an interception return because we hit him right there. The ball could have gone any which way and
run it up the middle.
I would think so.
You've had success running it. You might not pick up the 20, but
I'd rather take a knee than throw a pass.
Trojans take over. I believe we got Grant Bowen in the backfield. Dalton Ford, the quarterback for the injured Isaac Atwell, and he takes a snap, hands it off to Bowen. Bowen finds a little gap there. He may be gone. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Barren County, Grant Bowen.
66 yards. And he, again, now what I liked about that time with Grant is he saw where the defensive backs were coming from and kind of angled away from them right there. But huge gap in the middle right there. 66 yards and a touchdown.
Not very many times have we said a 93-yard touchdown, but I'll guarantee there's not been.
We've had more big plays this game, and I can remember for a while than Nick May making plays, to be honest with you.
There's not been one time we've had 93 and back it up with 66.
I'm going out on a limb. I think it's possibly Grant's first career touchdown. I can't remember one, right?
Maybe his second one.
Unless he scored a defensive touchdown that I don't remember.
That's correct.
Dalton Ford, they're going to go for the two-point conversion. Bowen's got it, jumps over the line, and tries to take it in.
He's in there.
And he's in there for the two-point conversion. I mean, he just hurdled the line there.
He looks like a back, kind of shifty. Looks like a running back. Down to 12.
Time is running out. 2:10 to play, unfortunately.
Get Monroe to throw it up to us a couple more times.
That's exactly right. So we will now go for an onside kick.
Would you have thought 80 points would be scored in this game?
I would have not. And if you told me both quarterbacks went out in the first half, I definitely would have said not. But
you're probably under, 35 total points if you project the game.
But some huge chunks of yardage. I mean, just big plays. That's
offensive and defensive.
Right. Have been made tonight.
Still no final from Glasgow Allen. Any heard that yet?
Last update was 14-13, wasn't it?
They're up 9, 3:08 left. Glasgow is.
Glasgow's up. 22-13.
That update just said up 9.
Glasgow 22, Allen County Scottsville 13. Is that what you said?
Good win for Glasgow if they hold on, which they should this late.
Adair's going to, well, it's a one-score game. They're up 31-22 over Metcalf.
Onside kick.
Wasn't bad.
And Murphy falls down on it at the 38-yard line.
Took a big hop for him.
Sorry, that's a two-score game, but
we do have 3 timeouts left.
You get an interception, onside kick. I mean,
fumble. Monroe has turned it over twice tonight.
Stanton scored off the turnover. This 93-yard touchdown run.
2:09 left to play. Monroe County 46, Barren County 34. Nixon hands it off to the tailback. 40, 45, 50. And there's a late flag.
Back handing it off to 8 now.
Yeah, this had to put England back in the game.
And that one's going to be on Monroe for sure. I don't know what the first one is. So.
The last penalty, we just had a second penalty at the end of the play. I think that's on us. Somebody on the sideline saying something. But the game tightened up. England had not been in the game for forever. And he just came back in the game, picked up 12 yards. Personal foul on Monroe. And I bet you the unsportsmanlike on both on Monroe.
I think the way they were looking after they threw that unsportsmanlike, it was coming out of our sideline. Looking at Monroe, so 30 yards of penalties right there. Now a turnover would be really nice. They can't take a knee and run the clock out with our 3 timeouts.
60 yards of, that's 30 yards of penalty right there. They're going to give them a first down. All this was after the play then. That's odd. They're going to give them a first down and just, wow, that's unusual. It's going to be first down. First and 10. So they just backed them up 30 yards.
It's on first down to begin with, though, wasn't it?
Right.
Nixon under center. Hands it off to the tailback. He'll muscle it down the middle to the 28-yard line. That's
20.
Is that Murphy?
20. Murphy on the carry. Initial tackle was by number 34.
Heston Harrison on the tackle. Gain of 7 on the play.
Minute and a half to go.
And about 6 on that part of the play.
2nd and 4. Dyer split out wide to the left. Nixon pitches it out to the tailback. That's Murphy. And he's trying to make the cut, but he's not going to make it.
No.
Thrown for a loss.
I think that was,
who was that? Good
88 on the tackle. That's
another freshman. That's Bush.
Tyler Bush.
Yeah, that's another freshman. Nice play. 3 freshmen have played well tonight. That's a loss of 6 on the play. And we are not going to call a timeout, which I don't blame Jeff. I think if Monroe would realize this and take a knee, the game's over.
Yep, one more snap.
Yeah, we would have called timeout if we wanted to stop the clock. So they should take a knee, but I don't think they're going to. Nope. Fullback dive. No gain on the play.
And that'll do it right there. Monroe County 46, Barren County 34 will be your final score tonight. We'll come back with a post-game report after this break. This is Trojan Football on 103.7 Nash Icon.
Make sure to check out our website at barronschools.com/live and follow us on Twitter at BCHSLive. Also, stay tuned to our live calendar updated weekly. That's all for now. BCHS Live, signing off.